Hey guys, Dave from the Hierarchy 4 Nerds by Nerds. Hang out with all these nerds and we're going to replay our annual Thanksgiving Eve 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons SpellJammer game. It happens once a year.
Gobble,
gobble. That's it. If you guys would like to go around the table, introduce yourself and your character, and then we'll get this ball rolling.
My name is Mark. I'm playing a half-orc warlock. His name is Koba.
Hey everybody, I'm Nerdarchist Ted. I'll be playing Trock Firescale. He is a warlock dragonborn of the Undying Light patron.
I'm David. I'm playing Cade Highhill, who is a Ghostwise halfling monk.
Where'd you get that page from? Indeed. I'm Scott Garibay, and I am playing a dragonborn druid, guild artisan knitter, and his name is Skanebreaker Two-Stitch.
And I will be reprising the role of Captain Ace Zenith, Sky Knight of the Silver Flame, and I will be followed by my noble squires, Kif, Guy, and you.
Nice.
So, this evening, this game will be brought to you by Arc Knight as we use their flat mats to re-envision the Star Sprite, which is owned by the luckiest half-man alive, Edwin the Halfling.
So not appearing in this feature.
But he will not be here tonight. He is off attending to other business within the city of Nexus.
Ooh.
But he has been kind enough to loan the Star Sprite under the captainship of a Zenith to Koba for his mission. Disclaimer, if you all die, it's Nate's fault.
What happened to the ship that I had?
It died.
It was a second ship.
That was a couple of years ago.
Well, you have it somewheres, or maybe you had it somewheres. Matter of fact, I'm going to say, in your quest to capture the vassal of Kazaroth, you actually sailed it back to the city of Zenith. I mean, to the city of Nexus.
I have a city named after me.
But you only barely made it in. You limped it in. It's in repairs. You probably would have taken your ship with you to on your mission, except for it's not going to make it in time with the repairs, and you need to leave really fast.
Okay, do I have some of my crew at least?
Yes. You can have some of the crew. Although the Star Sprite is already crewed, so you're only going to need. There's only so much room. But what you could do is leave them with repairs.
I'll leave most of my crew with repairs. I'm going to take a few, the burly ones. Would they be veteran or thug or what template?
They're probably thugs.
Yeah. That's how I roll.
So, the city of Nexus is floating through time and space. It is basically an ocean that floats through the void. At the center of this ocean is the city of Nexus. One of the reasons why the Star Sprite is so valuable in the city of Nexus, and it was a very highly sought after prize, is because of its ability to actually sail through the heavens and stars as well as the seas. All around surrounding Nexus are cascading waterfalls that fall off into the void, but the water never runs out. Most of the SpellJammer ships actually have to dock above Nexus, but the Sea Sprite actually stays docked in port in the water.
Because it's actually a seafaring vessel as well, right?
It is. Yeah, Edwin had won it in a poker game, and it has treated him very well ever since. Now, Koba has actually been off and away. Koba?
Kobo Cabana.
Has been off and away doing his own thing. You guys have not seen him for years. And, he left a meeting with Edwin. And after that meeting, Edwin had summoned the crew and basically he said he was loaning the ship and his services to Koba to complete his mission.
Nice.
Telephone.
Banana phone.
And soon after that, 4 burly figures, cloaked in hooded robes. Even though the robes are voluminous, they did little to hide the massive physiques of these individuals.
Can we tell their race or not?
You get a little peek here and there, and you think human. You see no hair whatsoever. The forearms and hands that stick out are large and muscular. It gives the impression that they're all male, and
Well, that's a shame.
they're carrying what kind of looks like, if you're familiar with Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Covenant, the Ark itself, it looks like that, except for it's made out of onyx and jade.
Wow, on poles?
Oh yes, on poles.
Wow.
It requires all four of them to move it, and with some effort.
Wow.
Is it being moved towards the Sea Sprite, or is it
It's
just
being loaded onto the Sea Sprite, yes, on the gang panel plank. And you're informed by Edwin that this is part of the mission. And you're actually the navigator, right?
Yes.
So you're brought in on the meeting, and they bring out the star charts to figure out where you're going and plot the course. And the coordinates are supplied by Korba, and you're like going, "There's nothing there." And he's telling you that the world of is where the world of Gali once existed.
So we're going to the middle of nowhere because Korba thinks there's something there.
Koba.
This sounds like a dashing and brilliant journey.
No, actually, what he says is the thing that he tells you what was brought on the ship. It's the vassal of Kazaroth, which is a being of immense power from another dimension that needs that vassal in order to enter this world. He is escorting it and taking it to. Wants you guys to help him escort it and take it to a safe place to hide it away from them. From the servants of Kazaroth.
So that creature cannot be resurrected or brought
cannot
forward into this
cannot
world.
break through the barriers of dimensions.
I speak
Oh.
Abyssal and Infernal, remarkably enough. Does Kazaroth mean anything to me?
No, it does not.
Don't ask me to make a religion check, because it's not going to happen.
Real quick, I'm actually in cat form.
Okay.
So, and as soon as they come up onto the ship, I'll actually start, kind of going between, like, close to them and kind of darting in and out. They'll have to step around a bit.
The vassal has a bad smell to it.
Like death or different?
Off.
Okay.
Like
It makes your hackles rise a bit,
Okay.
it smells like the bug.
and your tail twitch in a bad way.
Grr.
Well, I thought I had something that I would be able to offer, but apparently I chose something else, so never mind.
hate when
How much are we?
Bring it to my quarters.
It's going to have to go on the hold.
Oh,
So
really?
because of its size.
Yes, because of the sides.
The sides?
Size. Yeah. How in player as player? How much are we getting paid? Has that been established?
What? You need to be paid to help me?
Think of the loins of the galaxy are up for grabs.
I'm a
Let's
cat.
grab
Go ahead,
the
we're good.
loins by the.
I was just prompting as a player to see if we get some coin, but
Yeah.
we're good.
I have so much gold I haven't even spent. Like
I have 10.
I don't have all that much gold, but
I don't think I wrote down from last session.
Edwin will pay you for your services.
Okay.
He feels this is an important enough task to commit the Star Sprite to.
But at this point, I am making sure that I am establishing myself as a cat to these people, and one of them I'll like do the regular cat thing where you're ignoring me, so I'm gonna be right on you all the time. So
you're gonna
yes.
get up and
Yes.
shoulder check. And,
Right, exactly.
Butt in the face, that kind of thing.
exactly.
Normal stuff.
Yeah.
So they bring the brothers bring it down to the hold, and you're following them around.
Yeah.
As soon as they find the adequate space to the hold and it's then secured, they basically all just sit cross-legged with their back to the vassal.
I'll like find a nice place in the corner and start licking myself.
And then ramrod straight. You barely perceive their chest rise and fall at a steady rhythmic pace, almost like maybe they're meditating.
I had offered the help and all, but my aging back and all of that.
I don't need to help licking myself.
No. Just some random crewman that goes by about carrying the vessel, and I'm sure that you have that well covered.
Scott, that was awesome.
And none of the figures ever say a word, and they barely make any noise.
Am I on the ship yet?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably would have escorted the cargo.
Yeah. I escort them down. I instruct the crew that no one is to go into the hold without my permission, and no one is certainly to go near them without my being there or express permission for your own safety.
So, is there any information that I can gather on this city or this place that used to be there?
Sure. What do you want to try and do?
Before we leave port, I want to ask around. I don't know, get access to a library.
Well, I mean, this is Nexus. This is the heart, basically, of the universe. Like all roads lead to Nexus is one of the sayings.
Yeah.
Well, then I'll go to the library and just straight up ask.
Okay. So yeah, you can go there. You can hire a sage, and as you start like delving into the information and what you do know, they kind of like keep referring you higher and higher up the hierarchy until it gets to the point where they do have someone you can talk to, but it's going to be very expensive.
How expensive?
He will give you a conference, and he will do the research for you, which he'll spend the day doing. $5,000.
I can assist you with my 10 gold that I have marked down.
I would like to hire 2 exotic and erotic companions for this voyage, as with tradition.
I don't have $5,000, so
50 gold.
50 gold. Paid and paid. Half up front. Last time I paid her up front, she swam away. So that was fool me once, harlot. Shame on me. Fool me twice, harlot. Shame on old Zenith.
Shame on who?
Old 8th Zenith? The man who has you covered from A to Z?
That's good.
I'm going to go down to the hold.
Nice shirt.
You like that?
That is pretty cool.
Got it,
Thrift store? Yeah. Little fleas.
There's a homeless guy wiping cars off with it.
I need something with orange and red in it. I mean, yellow and red is what I meant to say.
Yes.
sorry, not everybody knows their colors.
Yeah, I'll call on it.
What were you saying?
I'm trying to remember. I was gonna, as I'm down in a hold with those guys, I know he's the cat in the corner. So I say, anybody see my cat? And I go over to him, and I go, and I'm like talking to him lowly so no one else can hear us. And I say, I need your great help, my friend. This journey would be wrought with peril, and many will try to thwart it by destroying the vessel. And I just need your eyes to watch, make sure no one undoes me. Something to that effect.
Make your talking to cat roll.
He literally wants your eyes. Let him cut them out.
He can understand what I'm saying.
You'll just turn back to a normal human after he cuts him out, or whatever ratio.
Might need a really good pair of glasses.
You okay, Scott?
Does shape change allow me to change to the NPCs? Like a noble, or a priest, or a scout?
I don't know.
What do you say, Game Master?
Not really. I think it
No,
would,
that's cool.
Because
There's
they're just
more
following
than
a
enough
human.
stuff in here.
An
Yeah.
average version of that
Yes.
thing.
Yeah. No problem. That's good.
But I think it would allow you to turn into a specific person. Like,
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I don't know if it would,
absolutely. Yeah.
but
That's
it might
cool.
just be cosmetic.
Bob
Yeah.
from accounting.
Yeah.
There's still plenty
Jake
of
from
options.
State Farm.
Why you want to shape change into an archmage or shape change?
Determine what I'm going to change it to after I'm done being a cat.
Oh, are you talking about shape change the
Yeah.
spell or?
Yeah, it says any creature. So like,
Okay.
so for instance, a noble is a medium humanoid.
Yeah, but you turn into a human.
Yeah. No, yeah, there's still plenty of other cool stuff. No problem.
You're just gonna have to settle for purple worms and dragons.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, Scott.
Indeed.
Why you gotta be such a railroading GM?
I know, right?
It's cool. We're good.
So, is there any other preparations any of you guys want to make before you leave?
Possibly.
I don't know, part of me is still thinking about making a new friend.
Do it.
Are you going to where I went to?
Probably not.
No. Because you can make plenty of friends if you have the coin.
I'm literally thinking about making a new friend.
Do it.
Making your own sex doll. Well, that's a good idea.
I don't actually know
You mean like an elemental?
if there is.
Shape change is
Not
bonkers.
Oh
Oh my
It's a
god.
Maybe
ninth
not
level
yet.
spell.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
How much would you charge once
Wow.
you have commissioned such a thing?
That is.
Your left arm.
That might not be far off.
And all of your toes.
And that does give me every beast. And everything else in here.
Yeah, for a ninth
Yeah.
level spell cost.
So I can do the same thing, but pretty much to other people.
To yourself?
To
Other people.
Oh, that's interesting.
So that's how you're gonna make a friend.
Yes.
So you're just gonna polymorph some random person and be like,
No. I'm gonna polymorph a rock.
That's
got a
a
rock.
good idea.
I can turn a rock into a person.
Don't do it to a person though. Not a person.
What am I turning into?
You're gonna polymorph a rock into a person.
An animal.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably thinking about. I just
Well, yeah. Don't turn him into a person. He'll be dumb as a rock because he would have been a rock.
oh
I
no,
don't know that
they,
you can
they,
get that, Mark.
Okay. What about well, if I could think. Pardon my French, forget it.
It's okay. It was more so
so
German.
I'm gonna grab some random piece of junk and
Okay.
turn it into some kind of strange and bizarre pet that I've heard of in my
A
travels.
pangolin. Bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, just something random, or
Yeah, why not?
okay?
Like I don't know all the things that I've come across. I'm certain that there are strange
Well,
things.
describe it. You just made it. You got to turn it into something.
A walking statue of Athena. That's the surest way to get my to swim
Well,
me.
I'm a dragonborn, so I'm probably thinking something along the scaly
line?
kind, lizard kind.
Pangolins have scale type things.
So some kind of space iguana then.
What are
lonely or
the dragon boob sort of situation on this thing?
It's a pet, not a sex creature.
Yeah,
Those things aren't mutually exclusive.
depends what part of the galaxy
No,
you're
this
from.
is coming from Ace Zenith, the one who has fun with his griffin.
Felicity. That's a guy.
I gift you an iguana.
Well, no, you're off doing your thing. I make my own.
Okay.
Okay, so you make a space iguana.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want your handles.
Yeah, I make sure that no one disturbs my concentration for an hour. So if somebody does some kind of greater restoration or greater dispel magic, they can turn it back into a rock.
Okay.
But other than that, it's good.
Or someone bumps your elbow while you're concentrating.
Hire somebody to bang on his door every couple minutes.
So what are the two that you hired?
Well, we wanted to go above and a below. So it's Azamar and Tiefling.
Okay.
And there's Helava and Angelina.
Okay.
But their names are not
Reversed.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
So with that, the Star Sprite sets out.
Mr. Christian, weigh anchor.
So, as is the custom for the Star Sprite, it begins its voyage across the ocean until it basically gets to the edge of
Nothingness.
the territory of Nexus, where the waterfalls begin and the water rushes. It's kind of a maneuver that the Star Sprite has perfected, where it actually uses the current to like slingshot it out into the void. And just as the keel of the ship clears the water and it begins to plummet, the sails all pop and furl out. And the Star Sprite catches the solar winds and begins to sail.
I peer out majestically with like the elbow extended, and thus begins the voyage of the Star Sprite on its noble journey throughout the void. We are the oblong object thrusting toward the void. That is us, boys. That is us.
Do you have to say this every time?
Yes, it could bode ill if we don't. You know, sailors are a very superstitious lot.
It's true.
And as is typical, as usual, the crew is working furious in the background to make sure that everything is just right and the ship sets out. And usually, you know, a couple of the orders get countermanded by the crew from the captain in order to make sure the ship does not wreck.
There's not a lot of wisdom in this party that I'm aware of. I mean, over there is okay, but
I got 20 of it.
You don't have a very
Hard to port, hard to aloof. Aloof, I say.
So with that, the Star Sprite sets out, sailing through the void into the nothingness, and days go into weeks, and weeks into months, as you head out on your voyage.
And to show the passage of time, A Zenith grows a bit of facial hair.
With
Who?
A Zenith? You've heard of me.
he's looking for the name. What?
You've heard
Is that the Griffin's name? You know, as you got out, as the ship sails further and further from known space, the crew becomes uneasy. You guys are heading into a place that the Star Sprite has never visited before. You're also judging by the coordinates and your navigation and the star maps. You don't think many have ever been this way, or it's been a very long time.
So I'm trying my best to not only make sure we're staying on course, but take any kind of notes, because if there's not many people that have come out this way, I want to verify that the information is actually accurate and be able to say, okay, well, if you do, this is what you're going to actually encounter.
Okay. Give me a navigation check.
While he's doing that, I'm monologuing to everyone within earshot, and I have inspiring leader. So essentially, I spend at least 10 minutes doing that, and everybody will get 22 temporary hit points.
It's good. It comes at a time in a timely fashion because the crew's morale is beginning to wane, and there's dark mutterings amongst them.
Do you want this with intelligence or wisdom?
Navigation, intelligence.
19.
The only thing is, I insist you use a much larger die.
Everyone,
By the way, so my goal is to just camp with those guys. I can go up to half my holy cows. I can go up to half my level, which is 8 hours. So at hour 7, I'll take a break, go out of the room in cat form, go get something to eat, and then go back. But I'm camping with these guys, and my purpose is to hear anything they would say because they might think that they're not being heard.
Okay. They never utter a word.
Wow. I'm going to stay with them, and at that point, once I realize they're not saying anything, I'm going to begin to observe them to see if there's.
One of the things you do notice, though, is they eat, but sparingly.
Does that seem unnatural because they seem really large?
It does seem like they take in far less sustenance than you would think, and they seem to undertake some kind of like ritual before every meal.
Interesting. Okay.
It's the ritual of lots of food in little packages.
Player question: can anybody do detect alignment on them?
You could do your shape change and then choose one of them to see what they actually are.
I guess at some point I could have done a channel divinity to just see if there's any beings that are of outsider origin. See, so I could do my my divine sense to check for undead, fiends, celestials. Well, so obviously Helva and Angelina will register a little bit, but beyond them.
You find out there are frauds. They're fake horns.
Oh, it's just prosthesis. Fooled again.
If any of you actually talk to me, like
Fooled by a
in
harlot 3 times
suspect
over. Sorry.
about them, we've been hired by Edwin, who's been a loyal crew member and friend for years. Why in any way, shape, or form would we not trust him?
Meow.
So that's what I'll put out there.
No problem. All right, we're good.
I will still do my my divine sense, and hopefully I'm not burned. By that. 'Cause that would be a 3rd time over.
Yeah. Only the Azimar and the Tiefling, Angelina and Helva show up.
Hell of a good time.
Hell of a good time. That's her. That is her surname. In fact.
Good time.
Yep.
So I will remain committed. I'm going to stay with them, and I will just observe them. So
You just
let me
lick
know
them.
if I find anything else out.
Lick them right on the head.
So at some point you do observe them lowering their cows, and basically you can see like poking out through their neck because the cows are actually down. Tattoos.
Interesting.
There's definitely some kind of scroll work.
Does it look like a script I can read? Like, is it Elvish or Dwarvish?
No, you're a fucking cat. No.
It's not written in cat. Sorry.
Thelanoid?
If it has a language, I can read it.
Same.
Yeah, does it look like any language I've ever seen?
Never mind.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wrong thing.
All right. Yeah. I'll just stay with them now. And I will, just kind of try to keep as many mental notes about the tattoos as possible. So and if it comes to that point, I can stay. I'm going to stay with them for 7.5 hours. Then I'm going to go out, just walk out as a cat. Then I'm going to do a kind of a refreshing. I'll take I'll just get a meal.
I mean, they do the normal stuff, like there's a chamber pot down there and stuff like that. And when they revealed the hood, you see they are completely hairless.
Wow.
You've never seen them shave. And if you really inspect them, when they do their stuff, you can see they're completely hairless.
Wow.
But you would know that I have possess the ability to read all writing. So
I got
Are they human?
if there's actually a language and you share it with me, I can.
Oh, they appear to be human, correct?
Yes, they very much appear human.
By the way, when I take my break, I will tell them everything that I've discovered. I'll tell the crew. I'll tell our party everything I've discovered.
Really, you brushed up against their leg while they were defecating. That's rather odd.
Yes.
I'm into
this is the
some
level
things.
of sacrifice I will go to, Ace Zenith.
Well, I mean, that's commendable. Even Kif, Guy, and you won't be in the room, I'll say. Void, as they say.
That's quite a commitment to your part.
I must confess, staying in a form other than this dragonoid form is actually quite enjoyable. I do not mind being a cat. Or any other beast for that matter.
But it's amusing. Why do you feel the what compels you to be so suspect?
Why on earth would we not be suspect? 4 large human beings carried forth a creature that is a cosmic sacrifice for a larger, more dangerous creature. what part of any of that conveys safety to you.
That seems like a standard routine delivery to me. I mean, we've done many of daring do a deed. This is just par for the course for A Zenith. You've traveled with me before, my friend. You know the tariff we must pay of danger and risking of our very souls.
This is
And
true.
you're with me after all, so.
Indeed.
Okay.
I just feel it is good to keep a close eye. Do you feel that we are betraying their trust for having come upon the ship? Perhaps there is.
Well, no,
Okay.
we're being tasked with a mission
Yes.
of great import, and it just I feel that you find that the guardians of said cask are suspect when we have been essentially commissioned by our loyal friend and compatriot. I feel no reason. I mean,
Who's involved in this audience?
Oh, let's say that everybody's here. You know, I'll
Okay.
get them while we're all eating biscuits. And,
But perhaps, I mean,
The good bread.
maybe
Yeah,
Skeen
the good
has some wisdom about this, because there could be some taint about them. Taint.
Also, I must say, at first I was a little alarmed by their after he said laughs at his own joke of taint. I will say, at first I was alarmed by their silence, but I've grown to appreciate their silence. Kind of give a sideways glance to Ace.
So
Silence never suited me very
you
well.
can keep it under your hat. You can supply it if you like. It's completely up to you, Kuba. But they're monks of the Gratzel Brotherhood, and they belong to a monastery that is known for hoarding and keeping of knowledge and information, and they're also known for taking long vows of silence.
Ooh.
As well as other vows as well,
We should totally see if we can get them to break that.
like fasting and
slowing.
no snow.
That's a good one.
Well, to alleviate some of your,
Concern.
yeah, they are monks. They've taken a vow of silence in order so you will not hear them speak. And they also take a vow of, which is one I find really silly, of they don't eat much.
Oh,
Like,
my.
they will eat the bare minimum to stay alive.
That's interesting. They do not seem like men who have missed many meals. That's odd. They look larger than their sustenance would
We call them fat.
suggest. No, they're really they're swole, right? Am I right? Yeah.
Swole indeed,
Yeah.
I would think that they would.
Are you trying to body shame them?
Well, perhaps.
assume-
Oh,
Your
friend
body type?
Skeen, that is unnoble of you. Ignoble even. But I cannot understand their chastity of things.
What knowledge do you have?
I will tell you that I have Arcana, and then I also have
What about your knowledge of soulosity?
Arcana, Animal Handling, and I have 2 more. I also have Insight and Persuasion, so I guess I have none.
Does
no
AC Zenith have
knowledge.
any knowledges?
I have the knowledge of self.
Okay.
I got some.
What do you got?
Survival, athletics, animal handling, and acrobatics.
I have intimidation
So I can
and
do
persuasion.
backflips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just nature.
Okay.
Did I mention I can do some backflips?
You might have said something about that.
Well, I can.
I'm really good at being persuasive.
So another week goes by with no further. With basically everything has stayed the same. The crew is getting restless. They've kind of had enough of this deep spell jam. You guys, there's been a couple instances where there's things that you've avoided, whether it's been natural occurrences, phenomena, or
So I'm going to
Bless you.
try my best at getting the crew back in better spirits with my magic,
okay.
and I've got a variety of different spells trying to do things in a way that's not going to actually harm anyone. But between my magics and the magics in my staff, I can do quite a bit of different things.
I'm gonna play my little lyre guitar thing, and then that'll help morale as well.
Okay.
So,
You're gonna rock out for them?
No, just slightly.
so
And
I'm
I tell
not
them if they don't do their jobs, they will walk the plank.
I'm not a
Carrot and stick.
I'm not trained in performance, but I have a very good charisma.
Okay.
So I don't know whether you will allow me to make a persuasion check or whether you just want performance or whether you wanna
If you make a DC 10 check, you could assist the halfling performing if you like.
Yes.
What did you roll?
The 19 on the die. So 24.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you would like to try and increase the spirits of the crew, you may roll with advantage.
Okay.
So it's going to be 6 plus your charisma modifier.
Okay. That's not good.
My check's better.
Might get there. Might get her added up.
That's a 10.
He assisted me.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 1 and a 3.
You rolled a 1.
Reroll the one.
You get to reroll the 1. You're halfling.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Amazing. 6, even better. So a 13.
15.
Okay,
Again,
so
he assisted me.
they feel slightly better.
Yeah, they do.
Never said I was good at it, but I got one.
So I can play it.
Is there anyone among the crew who seems to be like that complainer guy who drags everybody down?
Of course, there's there's always one.
Well, it's not the cat. He's a cat.
So it's during one of these performances that a cry goes up from the crow's nest, from the lookout.
He stubbed his toe. He's crying now.
What is said?
He yells, "A vessel's coming out of the void from the port side."
Port side. So I'll go check.
So with that, everyone kind of looks, and you can see it closing in from the distance. It's clearly another ship because you can see the sails and rigging and everything coming off of it, except for it's actually shaped. It's shaped like a giant octopus or kraken.
So is it coming from the direction we're heading, or is it catching up?
It seems to be catching up. It's angling in.
That doesn't work.
Felicity, take the wing.
So if I,
It already has 2.
based off of star charts and whatnot. First off, how close is it? How quickly is it coming in? How much time do we have?
So it's about like a half a day off and closing.
All right. So that's some time. So if I pull out some of my star charts, could I make an educated guess of where it might have come from, or is there just too many things out there?
Well, there's not much out here at all, which actually makes it harder. So
Okay.
the vastness of space surrounds you.
Okay. All right.
And it seems to be heading for you, so either I don't know if you told them that you have people that might be after you or not.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know it was a discussion that you had with Edwin.
Well, I mean,
But here's the thing. You're way too far out for pirates.
I have the crew man and inspect their battle stations. I make sure the crew working the catapults and ballistae are confident that their stations are prepped and ready for battle.
I go over in a 10-minute diatribe of essentially the many battles I've had with many armed sea horrors and also many armed sea horrors that I've bed in. So between those two things, I think I have you covered. And so already the party Felicity and one of my lackeys will get the 22 temporary hit points as I elucidate that for them.
Okay.
So actually,
You got the part where they're like a half a day off, right?
As they close, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's saying when they.
Within 10 minutes of being near us.
so I've spent a few weeks with these guys now, right? You said, or yeah. So believe it or not,
It's probably like a couple months now.
yeah, it's actually flipped. And at this point, I've really grown to trust them. You know what I mean? Because I've seen that they've never broken and go, we're totally gonna raise the guy. So I have grown to trust them. I will look out the port window and I will meow to warn them. To warn them. Also, is this port? Is there a latch on that port window?
I'll say there is.
Okay. So one, I will meow to them, and then if they go to open the port latch to open it up to see better, that would be ideal. And then and I'm ready because I've heard all the things that are starting to happen.
Okay.
So,
We'll deal with this first. So
Yeah.
you do that. One of them does get up from his meditative sitting
Sure.
position and silently pads over to the. They don't wear shoes either, which you've discovered by when they do get up by walking between their legs.
Yeah, I'm a druid. I probably don't have an issue with that smell, but that's okay.
So he does look and kind of at the portal and cocks his head, and then since you meowed at him and they've kind of grown accustomed to your presence, he kind of looks at you, and then looks back at the thing.
And I just look, cat-like, pensive.
so
And I'm ready. At this point, I'm waiting to see what's happening. I'm going to stay with these guys. I'm going to try to listen as much, and if any kind of combat breaks out, I'm probably going to jump right out.
So we have time to dialogue here. So I'm gonna put this out there. If we're too far from anywhere that these could be pirates, they could have literally come from anywhere. Do we call it the verse or anything along those lines?
Why are people after me?
Sure.
They
They
want
want
the cask?
They want your cargo.
Oh, okay.
So
You stole it away from the followers of Kazaroth.
is it a safe assumption that these are bad guys?
Oh, yeah,
Are you saying that to
Oh,
us?
absolutely.
There have been many people who have tracked me over many leagues to just bask in my presence. So,
I would
they
say
could be very well that.
Yeah, we don't have any clue that these are the Kazaroth guys or that these are clearly pirates yet, do we?
No, not yet.
They could
Okay.
be admirers, hangers on even.
I'd say more likely than not, they're followers of Kazaroth.
So as as throughout the day as they close, you can see the little figures crawling all over the ship, and spy glasses are brought out, and you can clearly see that some call them Skrull, but most commonly they're referred to as space orcs.
Oh, bet. I have an action as soon as I can make one.
What do we have any weapons on the ship?
Yes, catapult and ballista.
And what is the range on those things?
300. Ballista is 120 or 480. And catapult is 200 over 800.
Alright, so what whoever's got the best eyes, I say we spyglass in their direction and try to see what kind of weapon stuff they have on their ship to know what we.
Let's angrily look it back at them.
You do notice there is two of the tentacles from the Kraken that are actually pulled back over top of the ship, and you can see large stones loaded in them,
Ooh, wow.
cradled in them.
And they have like a living ship, right? Is that right? The tentacle.
It's shaped like a Kraken.
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, do I have an action at this point?
You do.
All right. I am going to look back at one of the monks and just in cat form, I'm going to wink at him. Then I'm going to tumble out of the window and just fall about 4 or 5 feet transform, shape change into a silver dragon, and come back up, and just like look at them, and then fly toward the approaching ship.
I would not recommend you soloing it.
Silver dragon, dude. I got more hit points than all of you.
Hey, it's the silver dragon, buddy.
And
So
then once they beat the silver dragon, he'll be back to a person again.
I got legendary actions, man.
You do you.
So you tumble out the window, which you actually have to go back into human form or dragonborn form, and begin casting the spell. And then, off the port side, you hear a tremendous roar as a silver dragon.
Wait. As that's happening, though, I'm like, look, it's a cat. No, it's a dragonborn. No, it's a silver dragon.
Unfurl its wings and roar and streak off in the direction of.
So how far away is the ship? Please tell me it's.
He's gone streaking.
Please tell me it's getting close.
It's a couple thousand feet away.
We all just facepalm. Not again.
Hurry up, man. Join on in.
Yes, because we can all fly.
Some of you can. He can
can.
turn you into one of me.
Do you want to be a
Who said
dragon?
I would be alone, right?
Do you want to be a dragon?
That would be pretty cool.
All right, choose which one, dude. How far,
Can
how
I
high
be-
up, how many
does
levels?
this thing-
Your level or less?
Anything that's a challenge 17.
All right,
I can't fly. Dang.
yeah, dragon turtle can't fly. You can do,
Gamera.
here's the good stuff. I'll get you, so,
You're gonna look at any of the adult dragons.
adult gold.
Adult gold or adult red is gonna be your strongest.
Let's go with the adult gold then.
Yeah, perfect. All right.
Perfect.
Anybody not using their monster manual? I could use it. Thank you. All right. Thank you. All right. So we got two dragons now on our way.
Okay.
Yeah.
256 HP. That's funny.
Amateur
So-
341. No, I'm sorry. I'm 243. You're right.
Ha! I had more.
See, I had all kinds of area effect spells that I was planning on layering on that ship, but with the dragons in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be able to skate around.
Ice Storm and Circle of
All of the
Death.
attacks. Look at this.
Exactly.
Ice Storm I can hit 300 feet away.
Well, do you guys have heavy weapons on the ship?
But I'm not going to be using them. That's for the crew.
Well, no reason not to. While you guys are closing distance.
So as you close on it, there's those trebuchet. They're basically equivalent to trebuchets. Is that how you say that?
Trebuchet,
Yeah.
Yeah. The arm rocks forward. One of them coming at you, Scott.
All right.
Ooh. Critical fumble is going to miss. Overshoot you by a lot.
Wow,
A rock
nice.
comes streaking by. And what did you change into?
An adult gold dragon.
Goldie Hawn.
Gold and silver?
Yeah,
Is it their CR-17s?
Yes, they are both.
what does that
Mine is
mean?
16. His is 17.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and one of the rocks comes
AC
flying
19.
in your direction. So, AC what?
AC 19.
Okay.
We have the AC of the creature, right? Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
One of those rocks slams you right in your chest.
Which one of us?
Yeah, the one flew wide of you. And actually, let's see. The one that flew wide
Whoa.
is going to hit the broadside of a barn and streaks into the deck.
Ooh. The deck of their ship?
Yes.
Wow.
That's how far away is that ship?
Really far.
It was a couple thousand, but
It's
once they
trebuchet.
closed to around 1,000, they launched.
Well, we don't have anything that can reach near that far.
Didn't you say something with 800 though?
Yeah, that's not 1,000.
Don't worry, we haven't had our attack yet.
I'm starting to see that we did a little bit of Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins. I would like to claim a Leroy Jenkins on this.
Yeah.
It was squared, though, because there's two of us.
Yeah.
Jumps in the middle of the entire enemy.
So you take 35 points of damage.
Wow.
Wow,
that's
that's a jerk move.
Don't you have hundreds of hit points?
Yeah, he does.
No, I have multiple hundreds.
That's what hundreds mean.
Not anymore.
Yeah, 256. He's higher than me.
Well, yeah, he's a full
35?
challenge better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, don't lose your concentration.
On what? Your little rock friend?
No, on you.
Yeah, that could be bad. Which, you know,
Not.
well, you
nothing
can't
like
shape
that can
change.
happen.
Is that a concentration spell?
It is. Shape change is concentration, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Well, you got messed up.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 hour.
So, what's going on in the ship? That rock hits the center, rolls up to the mast. Fortunately, it's been pretty much spent by that time. Leaves a huge gouge in its wake. It took off part of the side rail. You know, the damage is kind of minimum, but as it hits the main mast, the rock splits, and underneath of it, you see a shimmering pearlescent shell.
Oh boy.
Curse you! You flung sentient life onto our vessel.
And it looks like a giant snail shell.
Wow.
And he's looking through his minis again.
And then it all of a sudden flares with a bright light, and not everybody that's on the ship can make a saving throw.
Is it versus
yeah.
magic?
Yeah, tell me it's magic.
I'll say nope, not anymore.
No, it doesn't say magic.
It's not a magical spell-like effect.
Hey, can't you follow us on your griffin?
Well, I am going to man off the griffin, but I was not going on a suicidal. I have an 8 intelligence and wisdom,
It actually doesn't
but I'm
make
not
sense
a
to say
moron.
anything about magic.
All right, that's fine.
So what do we?
Wisdom.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh snap!
Oh, that's my best.
Dang, yours looks cooler.
It does.
20.
You can stand.
You're fine,
Just
you're
lay on the
fine.
ground.
14.
You
Oh.
guys aren't on the ship.
Yeah.
So you don't
And
worry
let me. Felicity is not going to be far off, so let me make hers. Or his actually. Ooh, I need to look up. I think Felicity has a 10.
And let's see. I'm gonna say 10 of the crew are kind of nearby.
There we go. How's that work?
Wow.
Nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Sword.
Rolled over by your feet.
So
Do you see it?
3 of them are fine.
I see it.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay, so yep, both me and Felicity fail.
Okay, so you guys are stunned.
Wow.
The people who failed.
The people that fell, yes.
Oh, I have advantage on saving throws to avoid becoming stunned or paralyzed. So let me exercise that rate. That's gonna pass. Never mind.
Yep, you're fine. You actually spend a millisecond basking in the brilliance of the light.
Yeah, thinking I'm stunned, but actually not so much.
Oh, wait, I can't.
So, what's the speed on you guys?
All right. Speed is 40 feet. Fly 80.
Yeah, you go by and fly 80.
Yeah.
So, you guys are free. Just get initiative order.
All right.
I don't know what I'm adding to this, but I'm rolling something. That's a 15.
The tip of the pen.
What?
Look at the tip of the pink pen.
Oh, buddy.
21.
I am rocking out the 5.
Ooh. That's more than 4. You're good.
I have this many.
Proficiency plus this die roll. Right?
Nah, not unless you're Bard.
Dex mod.
That's what. That's even worse.
So Laser Monk is up first. So are you guys holding your initiative to work together, or are you going to race out fast?
I have a question.
What?
Am I allowed to use my laser monk abilities while I'm a dragon?
Shape change will allow that.
It depends on what they are, right?
If you have the
you go.
ability to use it, yes.
Your game
You're a dragon.
statistics
You have the
are.
ability to talk. You have full.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
You also
can
retain
Dragon
your
Monk.
skills
I love
and your
being a
saving throw proficiency in addition to gaining those of the creatures.
So you can Dragon Monk.
So would that mean the dragon's wisdom modifier is added to its armor class? Or his wisdom modifier is added to the dragon's
They're
armor
not
class?
allowed to use the legendary
No,
actions.
because of the way
Well, legendary.
it's either or.
Okay.
It doesn't supersede how unarmored defense works.
Oh, and it does say you retain features from your class, race, and other sources, and can use them, provided that your new form is physically capable of doing
So here's
which
the
dragon
thing:
absolutely
you're
is.
you, as a monk, you're faster than him.
Oh yeah, I think I have pluses and stuff.
Do you hold your speed to the 80 so you stay with him, or do you rush out alone?
I'm gonna fly a little bit ahead of him just to let him know I'm better than him, but I'm gonna stay near him. I gotta assert my dominance.
Nice.
Okay. So you guys on the ship, what are you doing?
Well, apparently this huge spider showed up, so we need to bring the spider down.
It's not a spider.
It's a snail.
It's a snail.
It's a giant snail shell right now.
But is there anything
It's
in
closed.
it?
Kick it in the head.
Is there a way to push it off the ship? Get it off the ship?
How heavy is it?
Bless you.
It is ginormous.
It's very large.
Have the 4 dudes push it off.
I have a 29 strength.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can move it. You can absolutely go up and try and push
Hold
it
on,
off.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Also, when we do reach 120 feet, all of them will be affected by 2 frightful presences.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but I didn't
Okay.
get 120 feet yet.
And what are you doing, Dave?
I'm looking to see how much I can move.
I also have another
Does it weigh more than 1,000 pounds?
You don't think so?
Okay. Well, then, if it's my initiative, I'm gonna telekinesis the thing off the ship.
That's pretty
Okay.
cool. Oh, wow. Wreathed in a luminous aura.
It's my sunshine.
That's pretty awesome.
Got that one 17.
Okay, so you make a spell attack to do that?
I use telekinesis.
Right, so you still have to direct the spell,
I
right?
think it's like a strength saving throw or a will. It might be a will.
You try to move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds. If the object isn't being worn or carried, you automatically move it up to 30 feet in any direction, but not beyond the range of the spell, which is 60. But I mean,
If it's a creature, how does it affect?
if it's a creature, you try to
Hypothetically.
move a huge or smaller creature. Make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by the creature's strength. If you win the contest, you move the creature up to 30 feet in any direction.
Okay.
Is it smaller than? Is it huge or smaller?
Huge or smaller.
So,
Yes, so make an ability check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
So I'm adding my charisma and my proficiency, or just my charisma?
Says ability check, right?
Yeah.
Then it would just be your ability.
All right, so that's 20.
Okay, so, alright. So
pretty good.
you grab it and you fling it off the ship.
Bye bye.
So I don't know what happens in space with it going 30 feet that way, but
You've been voted off the ship. Equipment goes off.
It is off the ship.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
When it reaches its, like, where it seems
30
like
feet?
it stopped, yeah. I'm going
Okay.
to Eldritch Blast it.
So make your attack rolls with disadvantage.
So I have to re-roll these again. So, can somebody remember these numbers? 19, 17, 12, and 20.
So, well, you have to roll them corresponding.
all right. So
to each-
what are you rolling with the 19?
Yeah. So roll them one at a time. Otherwise, it's. Or I'll pick.
The 20.
All right, so you have the 19 for that one, 17 and a
4.
4, 12 and a
12.
so 12, 12, 20 and a
5.
5. So you have a 19, a 4, a 12, and a 5.
So the lowest will be a 16.
Okay, so the 16 misses.
And
So next up, that would be a 17.
that would be a 28.
That'll hit.
So then the rest of them.
Okay, so they all
Three
hit.
hits.
So it says die 10 for each one.
Die 10 plus my wisdom.
All right, so
Charisma.
Yeah, charisma.
off that first shot, it hits the shell, and which then the shell kind of erupts with a concussive force, and it actually rocks the ship just a little bit. So roll your damage for the other ones.
So wait a minute. I only hit 3 times, right?
Yeah.
The first time that it didn't hurt it,
Oh, okay.
it apparently sent concussive force back at us.
Fucking me. Fuck. Let's see. It's gonna be 7, 7, and a 14. Yeah. 7, 7, and 14, I believe. That's what it is.
That's 28.
Okay. So pieces of shell crack and go flying as it spins off into the void. All right. So what are you guys doing in the next round? There's going to be a couple rounds as the ships are kind of like, I don't know if you guys are still moving away or moving towards.
Well,
How long is that stunned condition going to last on my mount?
Your mount is not stunned anymore.
Oh, sweet. All right.
all right, so I can start doing stuff when we hit 300, when it's 300 feet between us. I don't know. I'm not in charge of the ship, so clearly they went to engage. So we should be moving to intercept or moving to close the distance. Or
How far are we from?
One of the crewmen what are your orders, Captain? The first mate.
Do we?
Man, your battle station.
Well, so here's the question.
How far are we from?
It's
Wherever we're going.
it's apparently able to outpace us, right?
They're gaining.
Men, ready yourself to touch them in the naughty bits.
so, how far from our destination are we?
You're several weeks.
All right, so we still have a long way to go. So we need to deal with these guys.
Fire the cannons, all the cannons when they're within range, I guess.
All right, so you guys move another 720 feet, and that's when the trebuchets are reloaded. Or they've been reloaded again, and they fire again.
Oh boy.
Dodge. I use my dodge move.
I am mounting up. I've also spent this time mounting up on.
You
so-
are you using your dodge move?
I don't have a dodge move.
You're a monk. You can spend the Kai point that dodge as a bonus action.
No,
if you
I
choose.
was just saying it as a
You can
prank.
also spend your action to
We should
use the
probably catch
dodge.
those.
You can do it. Go
We
ahead.
we should probably catch them if they don't already hit us. So it
You
doesn't
mean
hit the
catch the
ship.
rocks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead
Well,
of,
I just assumed they were flying.
instead
using
of
it.
double dashing, you could use your action to dodge, so that it has disadvantage to hit you.
Does that? But that takes my action on my next turn, right?
It means you move slower.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'll take the damage.
Yeah, and you could spend a Kai point as a bonus action if you chose.
Not gonna.
Okay.
You should do it. You
How,
can,
how,
Yeah,
what's
for a
the range
monk,
on
it's
your
it
not
makes a
fair.
lot of sense to do it.
There's no disadvantage for you.
There's-
Totally.
I'll do it.
There's no downside.
You have like 17 Kai points, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got a few.
All right. So I think does he have to roll for the?
No, it
dodge?
doesn't do anything. So,
Nice.
all right. So the one comes at you. Does a 20? Does that hit you? I think it does. Right, barely.
The 19.
Yeah. You're right.
All right. And that is absolutely going to hit you.
Okay.
That's okay. We're dragons.
That's okay. We're drag queens.
So, David, you will take.
Nothing.
Thank you for not letting it hit our ship.
Take him off for the
That was my plan anyway.
Ooh, it looks like they get rocked.
43 points of damage as another one clips your wing.
Remember that was
Sharp.
whatever your first attack was. You took 22 less, so you're up 22 hit points.
By the way, yeah, if you would like, you can change into another form. Pretty much anything.
He's
in
not
the-
using the same spell.
He's not using shit. Oh, polymorph. You're right. Sorry. You're right.
I will also make you aware that you had that 22 temporary hit points. So
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Excellent.
we'll have had
You take 55.
All right. Ooh, wow.
That hurts more
So
than-
I got hit by the rock. correct?
Yes.
Wow. Holy cow.
They're launching gigantic snail things at us that are covered in rock.
And you guys are now approximately just under 300 feet away from them. You guys are probably about the 500 mark.
Did you say just under 100 feet?
No, just under 300.
300. Thanks.
And that's where the maw of the kraken would be drops open like a giant door, and it begins vomiting what looks to be smaller krakens.
Oh my gosh.
And all along them, you can
Ew.
see it looks like stones embedded in them that are kind of like glowing in with different colors and lighting up. And they say you can't hear anything. You can't hear anything in space, but clearly screams reach your ears of horrific sounds as these things erupt forth from the belly of this beast, waving their tentacles. And then as they do, both of you are pelted with a storm of ice and hail.
Truck, we're witnessing the miracle of life. The miracle.
I don't think that's life.
Is that 3-10 and 3-8?
For Ice Storm?
Yeah.
What did an ice storm? Because I need to kill it right now.
You each give me a saving throw.
For what?
2d8 bludgeoning, 4d6 cold.
What do I add to it?
Dex.
Is that one of the decks?
My dex
looking
or
at
the
it.
dragon's dex?
You can use. Well, you're using the dragon's dex,
Oh, dang it.
But if you're proficient,
but you get your saving throw bonus minus the switch out the dexes.
if you're proficient, you still get the +6.
Okay.
If
And does the dragon have magic resistance?
I sure hope so. Legendary resistance.
nope.
Yeah, because we don't get the legendary benefits.
But if we fail, we succeed instead.
No.
No.
You said you can't do that.
Actually,
Do you have magic resistance?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. And so what did you get on your saving throw?
I rolled a 14. So do I add the 6 to it?
Yeah, the 6.
You
and
pass.
that's
You're going to
20.
take half damage.
Okay.
So bludgeoning and cold damage.
so
You're gonna
get-
take a
you
total
get
of
to
9
use-
after I
You get to
half
use
it.
whichever proficiency is higher. Yours or theirs. Yours are the creatures.
Hey, buddy. So it looks like you're silver dragon, right?
Yes.
I think you're immune to cold damage.
Indeed I am.
So
That wasn't from the rock. Did that do cold damage?
No.
no, that was
Oh, okay,
being
I got you.
bludgeoned.
Yeah.
So the bludgeoning is
So
die 8.
2d8.
All right, give me a saving throw, Scott.
Sure. It is which
Oh,
type?
you're fine. You
Yeah.
take 4 points.
And did you already process?
yeah, I already
it?
have
Got
that,
it.
yeah.
No problem. All right.
And then, and now, so 500 feet. Anybody got anything?
Not till we get to 300.
No. I don't have a lot of super long range things. I am kind of starting to mosey in that direction, but I want
The
reinforcements.
crew can fire.
Fire ballista.
Cannons and
Nice.
stuff.
I mean, I think it's long range, so you have disadvantage.
how many
They can fire the
krakens?
catapults.
How many baby
They're
krakens can
300 feet within their range.
Well,
They can fire to 800.
I can't wait
Yeah,
till we get
so they
in
can
range.
fire.
I'm gonna blow them all up.
Fire them. How many we got?
you have a 1 and 1.
How many baby krakens were spewed out?
2.
2. Oh, only 2? Okay. I can handle that.
So what am I rolling? D20.
Okay,
Yes.
I forgot to tell you guys,
There you
you
go.
also have 23 temporary hit points from me.
I don't think
Us?
they stack.
Like
Yeah,
me
it's
as well?
23 instead of 22, I guess.
Me?
They only get one shot with it.
Yes.
So crit. If they can crit.
Okay, you absolutely correct.
And what's the damage on them?
The minuses just keep going down.
I have to check.
5d10.
Because I was down below with the monks. Was I able to hear his speech to get the benefits from the temporary hit points?
It's within 30
I was
feet.
with the
I
monk.
speak
You
off
would
of
get
that.
it from me anyway.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
I
Yeah, I got it.
and anytime you finish a.
What is that? Making your ability redundant.
All right, now.
Kill him in his sleep.
That costs a defeat. It's okay. Wait,
Cost a feat to do that.
well, here's the thing. What part of an action is it for you, and how frequently do you get it?
Every time I finish a rest. So at 10th level, you gain temporary hit points whenever you finish a long or short rest. These temporary hit points equal your warlock level plus your charisma modifier. Additionally, choose up to 5 creatures that you can see at the end of that rest. Those creatures gain temporary hit points equal to your warlock level plus your charisma modifier.
Is that exactly
said-
what you have?
Yeah,
5d10.
pretty
right?
much.
Yeah, and then you
30.
double.
39 doubles.
Well, you
Alright.
roll twice. So 39 plus.
39.
I would have picked crew. I would have given my rousing words to crew and not the party.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Forget you guys.
Well, I mean, they're going to need the hit points too.
They'll pay
32.
attention to me.
Oh, I pay
32?
attention. Yeah, just-
Okay.
How far away are we?
You're a little under 300 feet away.
They'll make large sculptures of me. Hard.
And I struck the ballistae team to aim for their catapults and ballistae.
Okay.
If they can aim them.
Yeah, they can try to do that.
I know my crew will be able to do it. I don't know about you guys. In fact, my crew would have fired at 800 goddamn feet!
You scurvy bastards.
That might not have done so much good.
Dragons, what are you doing?
All right. What's the distance?
Am I 150 feet away yet?
Yeah, we're waiting for the 120 trigger.
I need to be close enough to use my stuff. I'm not there yet.
You guys were at just under 300 feet.
He's going to use this.
Right, but we
280.
really don't have anything to do.
I can't use my stuff yet.
But you still have a move. What do you? How close do you have to be?
150 feet.
Well, you're a monk. You could actually get closer if you wanted to.
Oh, that's true.
You can spend a Kai point to make a move action, so you can get 160 feet closer right now.
Not only that, what's his monk speed at
Actually, I can
17th level? It's a plus a lot.
I don't know if I was supposed to add anything to it, but it says 50 on my paper.
Yeah, it's gonna be more than that. Plus, it's the mode that you're using, so it's gonna be the 80
Plus
for the
your extra.
dragon.
Do you have the mobility feat?
No, I don't
Okay,
think so.
just checking. Because that would add more movement.
So he has fly 80. You can do move twice, right?
Yeah. 160.
160. And then does he have, as a
so-
monk, does he have anything to close that even further?
All right,
Because he
so at
only
17th
needs-
level, your unarmored movement is plus 25 feet.
Oh,
Okay, so it's the
that's
same.
it. He can close to 120.
So your speed is 105. So
Which means he can
you're
do
at 280. So you can drop down to 180 with just a regular move.
and that will close to exactly 120. Which
So-
means his frightful presence will kick in. And
I'd be able to get to 150 feet away at least.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
So what are you doing?
So once I get there, I'm assuming my dragon thing will proc the frightful presence.
Well, that takes. You have to actually activate that. So what all are you trying to do?
Well, I thought that was just
it's worth
it
it.
happens.
No. You have to. He's saying, yep. And it does. It says actions.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Here, go ahead. You got
I
something
was
better?
gonna use the searing sunburst.
No, that's just part of your. That's part of your.
That's
So
a
so
monk-
you here's what your options are. You can either multi-attack, which is use your dragon attacks plus your frightful presence,
Uh-huh.
but you're not going to be close enough to use your other attacks unless you dash, and then you can get close to one of the
But
one
then
of
he
the
won't have
creatures.
actions, right?
Well, no, he can spend the Kai point
Gotcha.
if he wanted to. Or you can use your monk attacks, right? You want to go laser, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Frightful presence. Oh my gosh, you should just multi-attack. You get your frightful presence and 3 attacks. It's
I
ridiculous.
get 3 attacks. What is that?
But,
No, I
but
think
the
you have
attacks
to
are at
spend the
120
frightful
feet, right?
presence as an action.
No, it's
No,
a
it's
multi-action.
it's part of your multi-attack.
The dragon can use its frightful presence. It then makes 3 attacks.
Oh, yeah.
1 with its bite and 2 with its claw.
savage.
Yeah.
So would you?
But he'd be at 120 feet. So would the
So you
physical?
You could
attacks
use
wouldn't
your
do
frightful
anything.
presence now.
Oh, they would because there'd be creatures there, right?
Your
Some of
breath
the small
weapon.
krakens.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
But let me lay out your options for you so you understand. You can use your regular monk attacks, which you get 2 attacks unless you decide to flurry of blows, which that'll bring you up to 4 attacks, which you can laser for if you wanted to, or you could even do you have a monk fireball you could do as well if you wanted to. They're your monk options, I believe. Or you can use you can spend a Kai point, and you will move another
105.
105. That'll actually still bring you up a little bit short. So so unless you want to just hit them with your frightful presence, you can do that, or you can use your attack as a monk using laser attacks, or your Hadouken.
So, can I Searing Sunburst and dash to do the multi-attack thing?
Nope.
Is that
Not in the same turn. I mean, you
Okay.
could dash and get closer, but I don't think you really need to this round.
Okay, I'm gonna just do the Searing Sunburst thing.
Okay.
So I gotta roll for that.
Easy roller. Let's see what you got.
Easy Roller. EasyRollerDice.com.
Well, isn't that basically a fireball? They're just gonna have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, it doesn't say a plus to
Can I
anything.
get that?
So
Yeah, that's right.
No, it's gonna be your monk DC,
that is.
and then it's a saving throw versus.
Proficiency mod.
Thank you.
8 plus proficiency mod plus your wisdom modifier.
Mark.
So it's
What is
4.
it?
They're like mints.
It's a
19.
Not right now.
Right, 19.
Yeah, 19.
And then
Help yourself.
is that so? That's probably I think it's exactly the same as fireball.
8 dice.
It's a 20-foot radius of 2d6 damage.
Oh, you have to spend Kai points and bump it
Bump it.
That's not what this is saying,
to a
but okay.
maximum. Well, you don't have it written down.
It is a con saving throw.
Where's the skag?
Ryan's got my
Oh.
copy.
I have a copy.
I'll bump it. I don't know what I gotta.
So if all you're doing is 2 dice 6, you're much better off using your frightful presence.
Yeah, it's 2d6 per like Kai point or something he spends.
Bolo guide.
Dave's
Do
got
you know where this is in here?
It's gonna be like 130 plus.
So it's a con.
Yeah.
All right,
Dave, do you have your Volo guide?
I do.
Don't worry about it. Don't. Yeah, if there's a point where you have it at the end.
What is that? Was that you, Mark?
Yeah.
I can spend up to 3 Kai points to increase it by 2d6. The damage that
So you
is.
can go up to 8d6 if you spend 4.
Yeah.
He spends 3.
You can spend up.
Yeah, I can only spend up to 3.
Oh, so it
Which
can only
Which
go
will
up
make
to
it.
6 dice
Which will,
6.
no, it'll make
It
it.
does 2 dice 6. For each Kai point he spends, it adds 2 dice 6.
Yeah, there's no cost to do it initially.
Right.
So it's okay.
Oh wait, this is only
Searing
6.
You can increase the sphere's damage. What's the question?
If there's an initial cost.
Oh, I suck.
As an action, you could create an orb and hurl it at a point. Doesn't say anything about an initial cost.
That's 20 damage in a 20-foot radius.
Okay, so they're both going to take that. One of it seems to move out of it, absorb it better than the other. And what kind of damage is it?
Want to say radiant or something like that?
What does it say there, Scott?
It's probably radiant. Yeah.
Radiant or fire?
It's radiant. 2d6 radiant.
Okay, perfect. So you hear when that explodes, you hear them hiss in a language that you do not understand, but it kind of hurts your ears.
Can they? So they're speaking a language?
Yes.
I understand it then.
Okay.
Nice.
It burns.
Okay.
So you can understand any language.
It's something from the tongue of Sun and Moon.
It's from being a monk.
So you can understand any language. I can read any language.
All right. So
He was the top
Me?
of the order.
yes.
I don't think I have any. I'm at 300 feet. I have.
You can cast spells.
That's true.
Because dragons can't cast
No,
spells?
actually, you don't get the spellcaster.
No. You
Right, you're absolutely right.
the druid
So,
can cast spells.
but I don't know
choose
if I have anything that'll affect 300 feet away.
Well,
The range is the issue.
280.
Well, if you're at 300 feet, you can move 80. So if you have anything at 220,
I'm gonna activate
200.
Primordial Ward, which is a concentration, and it'll give me resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, and thunder, and then it gives me reaction to go to
But
invulnerability.
you have shape change on. That's already a concentration spell.
I can't concentrate on 1/1.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, I personally tell me if I'm wrong. I don't think I have anything to do. I'm at 300 feet. I can move. I have a fly of 80. I can double that to 160.
I don't know.
That'll bring me to 140. That's not close enough for frightening presence.
do you have Ice Storm?
Wait, are there any targets at one? Are there any targets at 220? Some of the smaller krakens.
The smaller krakens at 220. Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll go in and again. I don't want to. I don't want to kick off my my fight with presence until I get there. Yeah, I will just. I'll just do one attack. I'll do a bite attack. Cool.
Well, you could bite, claw.
Is that a multi-action? A multi-attack? Because the multi-attack says a dragon can use. Oh,
Yeah, you don't have to.
okay. All right. So I can multi-attack later and kick off the fight with presence later.
Yes.
Perfect. I'll do that. So I'm gonna bite, claw. All right. So here's the bite. That is a 20 on one of the krakens. Any hit?
20 will hit.
All right. And that is going.
One of them is hurt more than the other. Which do you go after?
I'm going to go after the one that's hurt more than the other.
Okay.
It does 19 or 2d10 plus 8. What do you want me to do? You want me to
It's
do?
up to
I'll take the 19.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that kill it or is it still up?
It's still up.
Oh wow, and that's the mini kraken.
Yeah, when I say mini kraken, like it's the same size as you. What
right.
size dragon are you?
I am an adult.
Yeah, but what's the
Yeah,
size?
the size is huge.
Yeah, it takes up about as much space as you.
Tremendous.
Oh my gosh, how big is the regular kraken? Must be massive, like gargantuan. Yeah.
It's like the size of a ship or
Holy
bigger.
crap. Okay, yeah. All right, here's my claw. Here's my first claw. Nat 20, and the second claw is a 19.
Hits. They both hit.
Both. So let me process the. I guess I better roll to get advantage on the. Yeah. So here's the 2d6 plus 8, and I'll roll it twice for a crit, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's 10 plus. Plus 8 is 18.
Plus your
And,
strength.
plus the strength is plus 8.
Yeah.
So that's 26 plus 8 more, 34 for the crit. And then here's the.
You only get your strength once.
Well, I get plus. Oh, I guess they're already putting that in there. Yeah, I got you. You're right. So it's 20. It's 26.
So on the other one,
it's 26. 26 from the first, and then the next one is a total of 16. And then that includes my strength.
Okay.
Okay.
Tore into it.
All right. Yeah. Oh, and as much as possible, as I move my movement, I'm trying to get right in on the ship. And actually, now that I'm close enough, I'm at 140. Is it the classic captain on the steering wheel? You know.
Yes, there is a helm, and but
Does he look like a helmsman, or does he look like I'm Captain Hook?
There's a guy standing behind the helmsman that you think is probably the captain, and then behind them there's like a dark crystal set with. They almost look like thrones, but there's 8 of them around it.
Wow.
With orcs strapped into it, and you can see like dark energy crackling back and forth between them and that crystal.
But I have, with my vision, seen who I assume to be the primary villain. Have I seen him?
You see
Perfect.
someone that seems to be
Okay, that's
giving
awesome.
orders.
I'll be able to hit him on the next round.
Sorry.
Okay.
So-
Go right
My
ahead.
guess. I wouldn't know for certain.
What are you doing? You're on a griffin.
I'm going to, I guess, close with a griffin. Or close. I am very close to a griffin, and I'm going to try to close with a kraken. when I can do that. Come now, Felicity. It is time to be brave and
The
heroic
Griffin is
and do
80.
deeds. What's
How
that?
far? How far back did you hang from them?
I mean, they had a couple of rounds of me and flying. Its flight speed is 80 as well.
Okay.
Double moving the whole way.
Okay.
Jumps out the window, becomes the dragon.
So did we turn to engage?
Yeah, you have. That's the whole reason why you were only 500 feet away on the last round, and so now you guys are closing the gap even more.
We're moving. They're moving.
Yes,
So please let me know when we're at 300.
will do. Let's see.
I'm gonna I think I'm gonna single move and do the dodge maneuver with Felicity because I feel like evasive maneuvers are in order.
things that I can do besides that.
And remember, I have that
think I have anything else that we should fight
levitating
that far.
tethering token that
Okay.
gets me
Yes,
back
have
to
my
the ship.
Uh,
It's like a feather falling to the ship sort of situation.
Nice.
Does a 20 hit either of you?
20
Neither
does.
who.
What's that?
A 20 does.
Okay, so both of you
I don't
guys.
get hit by 20.
Okay.
But wait a second. If we're sitting there waiting, I would be able to use my dodge action. So if I've got nothing else to do,
Okay.
I'd be looking to
Not gonna hit.
yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's okay. What are you doing? Are you dodging as well, or standing?
Well, how
here
far away are we? I mean, what am I dodging potentially? Is a big fucking rock? Yeah, I'm dodging that.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, it means you're just focusing on dodging, while you guys close, and watching.
Yeah, if we're like over 100,
What's your
300 feet
AC?
away at 21.
Okay. So, 2 saving throws, 1 saving throw.
What are they against?
Dex.
Are they magical in any way, shape, or form?
No. Definitely, it's definitely a big rock saving throw.
I failed.
What is your save versus rock saving throw bonus?
16.
10 and an 8.
At 16, it will pass. It will take half damage on the one.
And you have two big rocks land on you.
Huh?
And you have 2 big rocks land on you.
The dice failed me. That is too much damage.
I could dimension door it right into their ship.
So, 35 for you, 17 for you because you took half damage.
That was 2 separate things.
Yes. And another 36.
Oh, so that was 2 things.
Yeah, 2 things come crashing in.
Okay. All right. That's ridiculous.
And the ship is taking a fair amount of damage.
Edwin's not very happy with that.
Can I see them? Like, details of their ship or anything like that?
Yeah, at 300 feet, yeah, you can.
We're 300 feet.
Yes.
And
And again, those rocks split open.
Can I
Yeah,
help
it's
you
gonna
for
give me
another
some
round of
saving
that?
throws
You got it.
Oh, righty.
to try and avert your eyes.
What is this one again? Wisdom?
Yes, wisdom.
No.
14.
good.
I got a 7 and an 11.
Okay, so you guys are stunned for a round.
So, I told you.
You guys.
All right.
So
Now,
am I in range to
You hear
multi-attack?
the screams of the crew behind you. All of his.
Avert your eyes, men! Avert your eyes!
Am I good to multi-attack for its full effect now?
Yes.
Okay, so then my frightful presence thing, that kicks up.
Okay.
I don't really know what it does, but it kicks up.
They make wisdom saving throws and they're terrified of you.
Yeah. DC 21 wisdom.
Okay. What kind of effect is it? Does it say?
Fear?
Frightened.
Okay. So they are framed.
And they can make a saving throw at the end of their turns.
Okay.
So now, I'm gonna do my bite and my claw moves now.
Okay.
Could the dragon use the monk attack for its...
Or you, never mind.
What?
Like, can you use its,
Oh, that's not good. But that's okay.
You'd have to choose multi-attack or
the monk.
or unarmed combat.
26.
26 will hit.
That's helpful.
So who are you attacking?
One of the things.
That's very vague.
Probably
Are
the
you-
one
are you
that's damaged
attacking-
more.
Are you attacking a kraken? Are you attacking the orcs? Or
One of the two kraken things that it launched. So then 2d10. $16 for the bite move.
A 16 for the bite move will
Yeah.
hit.
No, that was the damage.
Oh, okay.
Nine plus 14, that'll hit. Nine. 17 damage for the second claw move. Oh, that's a natural one, but I add 14 to it.
oh no,
You're a halfling.
You're a
roll
halfling.
it.
You roll the one.
Oh yeah, you're right. A 19. That's much better. I think that'll hit.
Yeah, that will hit. You only have one higher on the die.
11 plus 8, so 19 damage. I scared them, then I beat the crap out of them.
Since I can do nothing but think,
Yeah. When you put it that way, sure, Mark. What would you like to think about?
I have a 24 knowledge arcana check.
So next time
The
we do
8
this,
orcs
we just
sitting
have
in
to
the
run on our
circle
backs.
with the energy among them. What most likely is there a significance to that ship?
Well, you're familiar with spelljamming ships, and they're all powered somehow, and controlled somehow, and you believe that's what they're doing.
Most excellent.
Still
Attached for much longer.
Why are you gonna blow it up?
Hey, kill the 8 orcs around the crystal.
We could just blow it up. Let's blow it up.
What are you doing?
Okay. I believe I can close to 120 on this one, right?
Yes.
All right. So when I close to 120, I would like to attempt to use my Talisman of Pure Good. Talisman, if you're wearing or holding it, you can use an action to expend one charge and choose one creature you can see on the ground within 120 feet of you. If the target is of evil alignment, a flaming fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity saving throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains. That I'm hitting the main captain guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Shit just got real.
yeah, he's gone.
When did you become so funny?
because adult dragon multi attack wasn't good enough.
But yeah, as he's falling through the fissure, his hat falls off, and one of the other guys next to him picks it up and sticks it on the helmsman's head. Slap him on the
Now,
back.
son.
No, you gotta do that
Promotion.
next turn on that guy. Fake him scared to be captain.
Scott, how often can you do that?
That's once a day.
Ah, you got trampled.
It has 7 charges. Yeah.
Until it's like destroyed.
Yeah, exactly.
So you
do it
used-
7 times in one
you
day if
used
I
the
wanted to.
7th of that.
So we have
I'm not
thugs
gonna
on the
do it
ship,
again.
right?
Yeah, you do have crew on the ship. Each of you guys give me a dexterity saving throw.
Am I up in this?
No,
Sweet.
unless you want to be.
Nope.
Oh, that's not very good.
I have concerns for felicity.
So I only add this one.
15.
Or do I add this one and this one?
How far away are the
You are
Krakens?
No,
from
proficient.
the main
You
body
do-
You
of the
add
ship?
your 6 for
They're-
the proficiency,
they're-
They're like
plus
30
whatever
feet
the
away from you.
dexterity
They're
of
on
the
ship.
dragon
Okay.
is.
Oh,
Dexterity
I'm at
modifier.
21.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 21.
14.
Oh wait, no, I'm not. I don't know if I'm proficient in.
Is the dragon proficient?
Yeah, first you look at the dragons,
It appears as though.
Yeah, it is.
As it is.
So then,
Yeah,
so you can use his bonus.
yeah. Well, I got the Dex +5 for his saving throw. But I was wondering about my +6. Am I allowed to use that?
Only if you're proficient in that
In
saving.
Dex, right? Yeah. So I
But
will
you're a
check
droid,
right now.
which
No, it's,
Probably
yeah,
not.
it's exactly.
You get-
So it's
they
just
get
a
wisdom
15. I
intelligence.
just have a 15.
Okay. So both of the the baby Krakens are moving away from you guys.
Yeah, they are.
Before they do, they each waggle back and forth with their with their 8 tentacles, and as they do, from each of the tips forms a bluish white light, and then it streaks out above each of you, and it forms a huge wall of ice that then falls down on each of you. What did you get for your saving throw, David?
I got like a 16.
Yeah. So okay. So you're gonna be you pass your save. So
What about
you're gonna
15?
take the 15 does not. So
Okay.
you will take full damage and you'll
So-
take half.
Where in the
You're not very
these
good.
books does
You're
it
not
say
getting very
that
lucky with these.
That's
you have
okay.
this strength, you can
It's
carry
okay,
this
we're
weight?
dragons.
Hit points is a
It'll be in
resource.
the handbook somewhere. What are you trying to do?
Especially when they're not
I
over
want
the
a dimension to one of these big rocks.
So, Scott, you take
Just get on the
34.
ship,
Okay.
And David, you're gonna take
Right
half of
above
whatever
there
this
and
is.
drop it
Okay.
down on the 8,
Half of it looks like a lot.
the circle of 8.
It's not.
So you actually pick up one of these rocks?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Down to 173.
You take half of 39. 18. Oh no.
Oh, there it is.
The mixing of the dice. Never good. So each of you can take a attack of opportunity as it goes to move away.
Nice. All right, I am going to use my bite attack.
Can I do my multi-attack or no?
No, it's just one attack. You have to use your reaction.
All right, 26,
That will hit.
and I'll deal 19 damage to it.
Okay.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die. If I add 14 to that, I think it'll work.
29.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
What's that for the spell or what's that?
Grab a girdle.
So your bite actually sends the one floating away
Nice.
lifelessly.
Chomp.
24.
Okay, so 24 to the other one.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Yeah.
We broke, Danik.
And
How hurt is the other one, though? 'Cause I might be faster than
so each of you give me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, all three of you.
Is there
What saving
beast
throw?
action going on?
I have all kinds of stuff going on.
What
So
saving
much
throw?
of- Is this magic?
What kind of saving
This
throw?
is magic.
All right. Are they within 30 feet of me?
They're not.
Okay.
What kind of saving throw is
Well,
it?
I will take the advantage. On it.
Dexterity.
Yeah, that's good.
So you'll pass.
Yes. I should hope so.
17.
That will not pass.
I did not
17 won't?
pass either.
A 17 won't pass. That's
You just said it
Bologna.
won't pass, man.
That's Bologna.
All right, so Ryan, you're gonna take half of this.
It's okay, I'm a dragon.
So half of 26.
Great.
Scott.
Yeah, I guess.
You're gonna take 14. And David. Nice. You're gonna take 34 as bolts of lightning streak from one of the tentacles on the ship.
Wow.
Does this ship look alive even?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
Make an insight check.
Well, I'm great at that. Oh, I critted it!
20.
You feel like you just seen it undulate.
Hey, not to be a nervous Nelly or anything, but that ship looks alive.
Yeah, indeed.
I shout to the dragons.
On the ship. You guys, kind of like, you can see what's going on and you can hear what's going on. The bottom part of the shell like kind of falls open, and this mollusk type creature comes oozing out of the shell. But like nothing you've ever seen before. One, they're freaking enormous. Two, there's 5 tentacles with a huge club-like head attached to it. And right now they're going to work on the crew. Like the crew are trying to fend them off, but it's not going well at all.
Wait, you're saying on their ship?
On our
that
ship.
Yeah.
Why are you guys still on that? Like, take some skiffs or something.
Oh, man. Shit.
What are you guys doing over there?
Number one, we're stunned right now.
here, dude.
What are you doing?
So, when I can get within 30 feet of
I'm
Baby
thinking
Creek
fire things against
and
these things.
the ship, I'm going to trigger a thing. So, basically, I have a thing that has
No,
a 30-foot
seriously,
radius.
get off the
and I
ship.
can shoot.
Ow.
Alright,
Dimensional
life
gate.
force.
so
Dimensional
radiant
gate to my
damage?
back.
thunder damage.
I've just got a spell.
He does.
That's a DC
We have an extra ship.
19 Constitution saving throw.
The
It's
one
everything
you
within
have in
30
dock.
feet of my choosing,
It's not going to
which
help
is
us
going
out
to be
here.
everything.
Baby
We gonna
Crazy
swim back?
first. That's 18 on the die, so he's gonna.
We need our ship. We don't want the evil Kraken ship. Unless we take it as prisoner.
Alright, so half of that is radiant. If that makes a difference.
It does.
So it's
It's half radiant, half what?
half radiant, half thunder. 10, 21. If they only go prone and take half damage if they fail their saving throw, or they don't go prone. They do if they fail. They go prone.
All right, so orcs are get blasted all over the place.
Yeah.
The ship itself seems to weather it fairly well, and so does
You
the
guys need to use
Baby
weapons.
Kraken.
Yeah.
There's a whole, like, I haven't even kicked
Okay,
off
so
my frightful
10.
So
presence yet.
what was the?
Also,
So,
what happened with your
let's
frightful
see,
presence?
10.
Did it do much?
21,
It made
22
two,
thunder.
two of the Krakens
if
run
that
away.
makes a difference, and then I'm
Domestic
going
Kraken
to give you
Concentrate
separate.
on that circle of eight.
18
I
plus
say concentrate
23
on
radiant.
the weapon crews personally, but
Well, I'm about to kick off my frightful presence, which was
So I have a
lot
question.
of-
Your spell's concentration.
yes.
So you can you concentrate while you're stunned?
Why not?
No.
I don't know.
Why couldn't you?
No. Really not.
Shit just got real.
It just did.
So
Real fucked up.
I'm gonna look that up about stunned real quick.
Stunned creature
No,
is
you have that.
You need to look that up?
incapacitated.
Okay.
Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack against creature have advantage. So we gotta go to incapacitated. Incapacitated, you can't take actions or reactions. So I'm gonna say
there's a halfling floating in space next to you. Scott.
Wait a minute. Just because you can't move doesn't mean you can't think.
Yeah.
It doesn't say
I get what
it
you're
jumbles your
saying.
mind.
Dave's the DM.
I'm not saying. I'm just giving food for thought. Let's help a player
I
out.
can-
If
You want me
the
to
glove
Google
does
it?
not fit,
Yeah.
you must acquit.
we can check it out for now. Right now we got a halfling floating in
I
space.
have a slow fall thing. If that helps. Don't know what it does, but
You're
I
in
got
space,
it.
You're not
Dude,
falling.
Make it.
I'll
Make an
snag you up on my
acrobatics check
tail.
to land on Scott.
What's it? Yeah.
That's a 15 plus 11.
Okay, so you actually are able to like swan dive onto the back of the silver dragon.
Oh yeah. I'm a Kamehameha from you.
Being
It'll be great.
incapacitated or killed does cause you to lose concentration. So the
It seems about right.
condition does.
I'm not gonna argue. I didn't think.
Well, no,
about
I
it.
was just for my own rules knowledge. Like I wanted to know
Yeah,
clear
no,
cut.
the absolute real answer.
Makes sense, but I'm not gonna automatically side with the part that hurts the party.
One skill to get.
I like the funnier part. Floating everything in space.
All right, you did your thing.
Yup. There was like an EMP wave of radiant and thunderous energy off of me.
Nice.
Do I have an action that I can do? 'Cause I wanna do this.
1 second.
Destruction wave.
All right, so you have absolutely gotten the creature's attention, and it flings one of those rocks at you. Does a 21 hit you?
Felicity. Yes, it does. How much move did it take? Did Felicity still have an action? Did it take one move or both of her moves to get me in the range?
It would have been one, but you're within range.
But she could be dodging on her behalf.
She can dodge on her behalf.
On our behalf.
Yeah, I mean, no, I rolled a 3. I'll have to roll another die.
Yeah, that's true. You could always roll one.
It's a 10.
All right. It is another one.
It is not a 1. Valiant effort, sir. $42.
All right. So so I feel majestic as I leveled that destructive magic I was celebrating, and it just whack! Like I'm damn near taking out the saddle by the impact of that boulder.
Do you make
I do have a special saddle to keep me in the saddle.
a special saddle?
A special saddle.
Is it so special that you don't need to make a check?
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, the
Would it
military
give
saddle
me-
gives you advantage.
Does it give
yeah,
me
the
advantage?
advantage.
All right.
What is it? DC 15 to stay not get unhorsed?
Okay, so what do I get to
You
modify
have a
that?
dex plus 3,
Proficiency. I'm proficient
You're
in
good.
Vehicles, so
Yes.
flying mount.
Yes. You do one of these. Whoa! And you're like, you crack you cracked your back a little bit.
And that's why I don't lift demonic vessels.
You guys are no longer stunned.
Can you force this? Where are we? Right here?
But you guys were kind of like at the bottom of the order, so it's back to those guys. But you guys won't be stunned anymore.
Okay. If you can
We're
force
up.
one of them back.
I'm totally
into
about to
the
laser
shell.
them
Is
right
he
now.
is he unstunned now?
I was never
No,
stunned.
he's never stunned. He just
For what?
he wasn't
So I
stunned.
can
He
pick
was.
it up
He's the one that gets the
dimension door and
spell.
Drop it on their shit.
Oh, so he was not the
Take
one
you a
floating in
couple
space.
actions.
No, I was.
He
Yeah,
was,
right, okay.
but it was his spell on him that
Telekinesis.
lost
Oh,
concentration.
oh.
Your dimension
wow.
door.
So so
Back
he
away.
is currently in halfling form, just floating around in space.
Yes.
He's
On your
currently-
back though.
You guys have
Well,
like
you should hold your action, and I'll put you on my back.
I already am.
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
he swan dove to your back.
Perfect.
And you guys have like
Yeah, because we're close. Yeah.
lifesaver rings. Basically, they give you a little bubble
Nice.
there.
Fantastic.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. So he's on my back.
So I'm gonna do my searing sunburst thing again. So I don't really remember what we did the first time.
It's you can spend 3 Kai points to make it be 8d6 damage.
I'm gonna do that. $27 damage. And I was trying to aim that towards the little dudes standing around the crystal. Just so you know.
Okay, so all right. So you hit the actual kraken, the big kraken itself, and you hit the little guys, blasting that crystal, blowing those guys apart.
Yes! Death and destruction.
Nice.
There's like a skeleton crew worth of orcs left, and they're kind of like running around, shaking their fists, and But now the kraken is actually coming alive, and it kind of is like flexing and shaking itself. It's shaking them off itself like a wet dog shaking off fleas.
The ship itself?
Yes.
Dang it. I made it angry.
So that was you, David. Scott?
Okay. The living kraken, does it use sails?
Not anymore.
Right.
They're like
Alright,
tattering and hanging off.
And it's still moving.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Okay.
Towards us?
All right.
So, did I stop those
Yes,
little dudes
walk
around the
towards them.
crystal?
Oh, you blew them to pieces.
Oh, bet. That's a good thing right there.
So what I'm going to do is, at this point, I'm within the 20. I'm going to fly to the position where the most people on the deck can see me and kick off my multi-attack, including Frightful Presence.
Okay.
So they all have to make DC 18 Wisdom saves or become frightened for 1 minute.
There's orcs just diving off the ship, left and right. The ones that haven't been thrown off, they don't want no parts of that.
And then I am going to try to take out the helmsman.
Is that is that a wisdom save?
Yeah, it is a wisdom, 18 wisdom.
Okay, that's that. That guy. And
Good. Think they're
good. So the little kraken is still frightened.
Am I getting a sense that killing the orcs will make any difference? Does it seem like the kraken's awakened and that the orcs are really superfluous? Wow.
Yeah, it does kind of feel that way, and it does not seem to have any regard for their well-being or lives at all.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm
Because you just watched it just blast a dozen of them into space without a thought.
Radiant damage.
The other thing though is it's so large. Do I get a sense that? I mean, I do have a bite claw.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get the sense that I would be doing that for a year and it wouldn't matter, or do I get the sense that there is?
Well, you're a
possibility of
dragon.
it? Yeah.
I mean, this thing is enormous, but you're still a dragon.
All right, I'm gonna go at it with my bite. So I'm gonna finish my multi attack, and I'm gonna bite claw. All right, so my bite is a 28.
Just looked at my plan.
First claw is a 23, and second claw is a
These things would
15.
attack.
Everything with a 15 hit.
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all of it. So here's the damage. It's gonna be
19?
Yeah, it's 19 plus 15 and 15. It's a total of
49?
49 points of damage, yeah.
Hey, Dave, do we know anything about these monstrous snail-like creatures?
You have knowledge arcana?
Yeah.
Arcana? No.
Yeah, you can try. DC 20. You have at least a +2 to intelligence?
+1.
Okay.
Just
so
make
no.
it a 19.
You get the feeling you think they're connected to the elemental plane of Earth somehow.
Okay.
But that is it. Alright, so you did your thing. Dexterity saving throws.
The Krakens are elemental plane of Earth, right?
No, the snails.
What was that?
Oh.
11.
So
Nine.
the snails, do I think that they would be friendly towards the kraken, or?
You're not really sure, but it's been throwing them at you guys.
17.
17 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a foul. Dex saves.
What?
Absolutely magic.
Magic. Absolute magic.
Yep, absolute magic.
15?
You wouldn't throw a friend. Well, I would.
You took 27.
Me?
Yeah.
15?
15 will fail.
Okay.
You gotta remember, you starting over.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay.
21.
I just took
And
27 off of my 105.
Dex.
Yeah, you got it.
Your hit points are little.
Uh-huh.
24.
24.
Yeah.
So you take 8 after
Okay.
halving it.
Yep.
So bolts of lightning streak out from one of the tentacles. Yeah, well, each taking one of you.
Wow.
Ryan, you're up.
Okay. I recite in front of the Kraken's eyes, him being naughty in my sight. The law is paramount. It is the mortar that holds the stones of civilizations together, and it must be respected. I'm trying to banish him.
Okay.
Make a charisma saving throw. DC 19.
And it's charisma, the dump stat.
Probably has it.
You hear a voice echo throughout your minds, all three of you. Foolish mortal, I am as old as time itself, and my master will not be deterred.
That's what you think.
And with that, a tentacle shoots out.
And Felicity's flying me up and out of the way, hopefully.
It's not shooting out towards you anyway, if it makes you feel any better.
Well, that's good.
Taunt it, make fun of its mom.
Felicity, stick and move. Stick and move, Felicity.
And it comes shooting out at the dragon. AC 21.
What part of an action is that to do?
So Scott, you will take 19 points of damage as a tentacle begins wrapping around you. And you are grappled until you can make an escape check.
That's from a mini kraken?
No, that was from the full-on kraken.
The tentacle from a
just
kraken.
reached up and wrapped around you.
And I'm grappled. Got it.
I pull out my handy dandy rod of lordly might,
Yes.
and then I click button number 1, and then I'm gonna start hacking at the thing.
Is that for English?
No, it's for flame tongue. And I'm gonna start hacking at him with fire.
All right. Well, on your turn, you can do that. You guys.
All right. So what are these snail-like creatures doing?
Right now, they have these 5 tentacles with the spiked hammer-like heads on the end of each of them, and they're just plowing through the crow. There's already 3 of them dead on the ground on the
Flailing, you could even say?
deck. Could
We'll
even
do
say.
the dimension door thing. At first, it gets it off the fucking shit.
So we link up. He's gonna create a portal from here to on top of the Kraken, and I'm gonna attempt to telekinesis it again.
What do you create? Your dimension door?
Yeah.
I don't think it works that way.
I think you only take yourself in the
It's more like a teleport.
It's a personal.
Yeah.
It's like the personal pan pizza of
Well, then
teleporting.
you can.
well,
how about
then I'll
you attack one, and I'll just push one off the ship.
Okay, so
Wait a
you're
minute.
casting telekinesis again?
Yes.
Okay.
Teleport.
So make your attack roll with disadvantage.
No, it's just an opposed check.
Oh, make your opposed check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because it's what they do.
All right, so that's 17 is my low, so that is a 23.
Okay, so you win.
So,
Yeah, you usually fling it off. Just flung it into the other one.
how would that have helped? That would have stayed on the ship.
How far? You got 30 feet of range, right? Or
Yeah.
how far can you move at 30 feet?
30 feet.
Just knock one off.
So,
What are you doing, Mark?
so it's a mollusk, so I'm gonna fireball it.
Okay.
Sprinkle salt on it. Sprinkle salt on it.
I have these.
All right.
What is that? 20 dice 6?
20 dice 6.
Oh, okay.
For the love of God.
8.
So he gets a saving throw. It's a dex save. What is your DC?
19.
Yeah, it's not so good. They're not very dexy.
No. Who would have thought? Killing them all off. They're not racing snails, that's why.
Yeah, I should have definitely used the racing snails.
I don't have a deep roster for the spells.
So you try and flash fry it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Really?
That is really cool.
It's just the shell's just smoking a little bit.
But if I did it right into the fleshy part of it.
Doesn't seem to make a difference. It didn't get it out of the way at all. It took it directly. You probably hit it in its fleshy part. And the fires all around it and just kind of like faded. I wasn't expecting that either. Who knew? So you definitely believe it's immune to fire.
Okay. Immune to fire, are you?
So I use the action as a bonus action. How bad are you hurt?
Me? I'm only down 17 so
Okay.
far as I know.
Then I will heal a little bit.
Okay.
Can't see what that number is.
That's what you get for using tiny dice.
They're pretty cool though.
All my spells seem to be flamish, so I'm going to go at it the old Irish way.
You're gonna get drunk? That's not a way to solve your problems, Mark. Let's see.
So we're back at David.
We are.
Yes. So I'm gonna pull out my Rod of Lordly Might,
Okay.
and I'm gonna press button number 1
Bless you.
for the flame tongue thing,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna whack at the tentacles that are wrapped around him.
Okay.
Oh wait, you're trying to save me?
Yeah.
No. Just attack it. I'm fine.
It would still be attacking it anyway, because like I'm on you. How am I gonna get over there?
Yeah, if
Run
it'll
down
do
the tentacle.
damage. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and it might drop me. That'd be really nice.
So this d20.
So you get 6 plus your dex plus the 3 from the weapon.
13, 19, and
Yeah.
then all from the weapon.
3.
So you hit.
So, yeah. I don't know the damage though.
It's your monk damage.
Whatever your monk damage is, plus 2d6.
68 damages.
What's it say in the middle of your character sheet?
These?
Yeah.
Do
Do you have fist or unarmed or something written down?
I have staff, which is 1d8
That's fine. So it's a D8,
Okay.
D8 damage.
plus what?
At this point,
2d6.
I'll look up, Dave.
D10 for monk. It's a D10.
Is it
I think.
D10 for monk?
I think
And
you
then
cast it out.
2d6.
So it's a D10 plus 2d6.
Okay. 8.
I looked at it earlier. So
13 damage.
Okay. You do get another attack,
I do.
and you can also have flurry of blows if you choose to use it.
I don't know what that is.
You're also, remember, you're down 7 Kai points so far.
Yeah, he's been keeping track. So you can spend a Kai point to do more attacks.
So it just adds another attack.
2 attacks. But you already have you have one more attack that you take.
Okay.
So roll
Make
your
an
own,
attack roll.
or don't.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet though.
You have to. You can only attack with it.
You can't. You
So
can-
I can't do a fancy move. So like I couldn't use my searing sunburst.
No.
I don't think you can, but you could use your other laser
Is that
attacks.
considered humanoid?
So I could use radiant sunbolt.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna aim it at the tentacle that's like reaching out and grabbing him, but like in between the kraken
Okay.
and the dragon thing. Do I need to roll for that?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 16.
Okay, it hits.
Okay. 1d8.
D10.
That's what I got. Oh, Jesus. It's a 1.
Plus your dex.
7.
Okay. Are you done?
Yeah.
Just use the sword.
Probably, yeah.
So, foolish little creature you hear in your mind as a tentacle reaches out for you.
Can I reaction to put him on my blade thing and stab it?
Close, but no cigar.
Dang it.
So use a Kai point next time 4 times.
You take 16 points of damage and you're grappled.
16, that's... Oh, man.
You're up, Scott.
All right. I am going to use shape change, and I can choose
I
a
just
new.
find it odd that you both were dragons and never used a breath weapon.
I had stuff that did more damage.
You have something better than a breath weapon?
Yeah, I felt that for the.
Never mind,
your-
that's 12d10. Didn't know it was that much.
The Fight with Presence was a big deal. I wanted to get that kicked in. Right now, I'm going to transform. I'm going to use shape change and change into a gibbering mouther.
And I'm like, Jesus Christ! And like, I don't know whether I should be
There's
fighting
a whole
that or that. My
My
Lancer was like,
So there's a whole bunch of things that happen. One, I'm going from huge to large. Does that free me from the grapple? It's up to you.
I'll give you a free escape attempt for that.
Okay, sure.
Do I then get an escape attempt as well? Because like I'm on
crap.
Yeah, thank goodness. Okay.
You actually do escape. You lose
Yeah,
right
awesome. So I'm no longer, and then if I can, I would like to gibber, but I
What?
did change, so I don't know if that. You want to see if that actually changes it in action during a
So-
spell? You can use your action, so I've already used my action
Okay.
to change it to him.
And what
I'm
is
going to
gibber?
gibber next turn.
Is that an action?
It is one of his actions.
I can't believe you usually give her over a breath weapon.
Actually, you know what? It's not an action. Oh my gosh, I am gibbering.
Okay.
Because I'm a gibbering mouther. All right, check this out. I get it for free just for being a gibbering mouther.
Yeah.
The mouther.
the
so
gibbering
funny
now
to
that you can
say.
be.
All right. The mouther, and I get this automatically. It's not an action. The mouther babbles incoherently while it can see any creature and isn't incapacitated. Each creature that starts its turn within 20 feet of the mouther, which I was grappled, so I feel like, and can hear the gibbering, must succeed on a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw, or a whole bunch of horrible things
That
happen.
includes
Make
me.
your roll. If you fail it, I'll read the horrible
That
things
includes
that happen.
me though.
Oh man,
it's a
that's
D-
right.
DC
He's on a
10
gibbering.
wisdom
I
saving
forgot
throw?
he was on there. He's on a gibbering mouther now.
I rolled a 1.
You're a halfling. You're a halfling.
You get
Reroll
to
that shit.
reroll.
Oh yeah.
It is not affected by your gibbering.
That's a 2.
Oh.
But he
Plus
is.
5. That's 7.
Oh,
Right.
you're plus 5?
What?
You're proficient though, aren't you?
Yeah. I think he's proficient in all saves at this point.
So then that would only be plus.
Then you're
You're
fine.
fine.
You're fine. He's
Okay.
fine. All right.
I don't think you'd have to roll a 1 twice in order to fail that saving throw.
But I escaped that grapple. All right. Got it.
You could have used a freaking breath weapon. Would have been way better than escaping.
Can
with
you
grapple.
polymorph me again? Why not?
Once a day.
It's tomorrow.
I didn't know I was not
It's
blocked
not.
from using the breath weapon in the grapple. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm up now.
Yes.
Okay, so
Honestly, I didn't know it did that much damage.
All
or
right,
used it
things just
wrong
got
ahead of
confusing,
time.
but
Yeah.
I think I'll stay the course. And I'm going to charge the Kraken and reach out and try to lance it.
He's gonna lance the Kraken.
That's a. That is AC 19.
That what?
Did I read the bad stuff?
Whoa! Now,
You got it right where you want him.
I'm gonna radiant the crap out of him. Prepare to feel the pointy point of justice. And I'm gonna do this and then fly away. Come fly away. Let's see, we got 10, 20. Does he have anything special with radiant?
No.
Just
see.
immunity.
30.
Paladin, the radiant monk. the radiant
45 points of damage.
It just does nothing.
Wait, plus 45 plus
I think I have a chance. at killing
is
this
math
thing.
53
I have
and
a
then
plan.
fly away.
All right, so here's my plan. I have the staff of the woodland.
Oh wait, I get 2 attacks. So
Go ahead and
I
enter
should
the
do that and then fly
It
away.
will sprout up into a 60-foot tree. We go into the Kraken.
And
Kick off the tree.
AC 17.
Side.
And how do we
Uh,
plan on doing that? We
Alright, something is amiss.
We're gonna have
And,
to transform
and I'll
into
be
our-
gone.
You're halfling already, right? I'll just transform into my regular dragonborn, and we'll do it. Actually,
I think
will
they're coming up with
transform
skate
into like
Yeah. Really.
Yes, but how do we get there? We're not over there yet.
I'm actually grappled by his tentacles, so we should be able to do
You're
it.
not grappled anymore.
That's true.
No, you're kind of just
Yeah.
like oozing around it.
Yeah.
You are still grappled, and so you can each give me a dex saving throw. Well, I don't think you can make a saving throw because you're restrained.
I rolled a 17.
Yeah, but you're kind of restrained.
Oh, my dex is a. Oh, what's the dex of a gibbering mouther? it's a -1. I rolled a 5. My result is 5.
Well, Mean Gene, he's hacksawing away at him.
That's a funny name. Gibbering Mouther.
David, take 23.
I don't want to.
By the way, I want to make it clear. My
29.
character is a gibbering mouther.
9.
I'd just like to make it clear I have 49 HP
Dex
left.
save.
Am I within the
Oh,
range?
there's your healer.
Who? You're the healer?
Is that's magic? Yes.
I'm not your healer.
Well, I need the.
Well, here's the. Did you double move away?
I need the hookups.
I got quick
Yes.
to kill.
So you're out of range, but you will take an attack of opportunity on your way out.
I've passed
Son
my,
of a-
my
Okay,
75% of my HP being a
Okay.
resource.
I guess I'll stay within range and try to keep them on the outer range of my inspiring presence,
Okay.
which is 30 feet.
Okay, so what was your?
So, but the question is that what he's doing magic?
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely magic.
sweet. Alright, so, and that's a dex save, right?
That is the dex save.
So that's 15.
Can you give me that 22 HP again?
Do you have 10 minutes for you to tell you a rousing tale?
I wish.
The good news
So
is
you
the
take-
silver flame.
You take 26.
I can do it again if we take an hour rest.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
About the same thing.
All right, you guys have went.
26.
We're on the
Does
boat.
the 22 hit that thing?
Yes.
So I hit it twice.
Okay, with your weapon.
Yeah, with my axe. For 39 points.
Mm-hmm.
5 of which is necrotic, and 35 points. 5 of which is necrotic.
Okay, escargot.
How far are we away from this thing now? From the big
from-
kraken.
Oh, about 150 feet.
All right.
So the thing died?
Is there? So this thing is dead?
It is.
Okay, good. All right. So are there multiple creatures other than them over there?
There is a little kraken around, which I keep forgetting to use as attacks, and and the big one.
All right.
And there's orcs floating in space.
Is there
and a couple of flouse in the house.
is there a 20-foot radius that I can get the little kraken, the big kraken, and not them?
No, but you can definitely get the little kraken or the big one.
Hit us. We got plenty of hit points.
I don't.
No, you don't.
Against resource.
49? I have characters that have 49 hit points. Come on.
Yeah, and how often do they
Okay.
die?
All right.
I like my characters not to get dead.
You'll have advantage on the saving throw, or not? Yeah, well, advantage on the saving
So-
throw. And my
Which
charisma
one are you, who are you
bonus.
going after?
What do you guys think? Big guy or little guy?
Big guy.
Big guy.
He forgets about the little guy. It's all good.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to have him eat your face next turn, though.
Eat my face.
Eat your face.
Nah, I'm too little. He don't even see me.
By the way, I'm fireballing.
You did what?
I'm fireballing.
That's a pretty epic, not so epic fireball.
Alright, so is he making his dex save?
You said, which one did you say?
Big one.
So, does the DC 20 make it?
No.
Okay. I will.
So 43 fire.
Okay.
You got radiant stuff. I think that works. A lot more than non-radiant stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
So, in response to that, your fireball,
Uh-huh.
he wings a halfling at you.
Oh gosh!
AC 20.
AC
Oh no,
20.
he reads X-Men.
Catch me!
He just fastball specialed you.
Did he use
Was-
you
was
as
it
a
a spell?
projectile?
He did.
What? No.
Half.
So he
Catch me.
flung the halfling
That's
150
Catch me, it'll hurt.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Trust me, if I don't hit you, I'm going flying.
Oh, you hit me, so.
Oh, good.
What's the damage on a halfling?
Oddly enough, they stat that out.
No, they don't.
They don't have to stat that.
Ah!
I think it's a lot.
Well, I must be like pretty tough then, because that's a lot of dice.
So do they both take that damage?
Yes.
Oh god.
45 points of damage as a halfling slams into you.
4 HP, not even close. Your boy. So, how about them heals now?
It's back with the druid.
And he-
Who's currently
he's just
a
over here
freak,
gibbering.
a mouthy freak.
Gibbering mouther. Gibbering mouther. It's funny.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm changing into a. I'm going for broke on this one.
Okay.
Changing into a hawk, and I'm using my 60-foot flight to go directly into its throat. The big kraken.
Okay.
I got a plan here. Either
All right.
I'm going to die or it's going to die.
I'm going to totally give that to you, but it's going to bite you as you fly in.
Absolutely, that's fair.
It kills you and your plan doesn't work.
Let's see which guy.
All right, that's a 23.
That hits.
So you.
Well, it's going to do damage and it's going to revert, so.
Let's see what we get.
You will take 20 points of damage.
All right, so that will bust the 13
Yes.
AC. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's going to kill the hawk, right?
Yes. So you'll turn back into your normal form.
So I turn back into my normal form,
To his dragonborn identity.
Yes.
and then
And you're
and
technically
that was
grappled.
minus 20. Okay, so I'm at 102. All right. So help me with this math here. I was at 240. I was at 2. So I'm at 102, and then the 23 is already gone, so that's fine. I revert to 102, and let's see what I have left in
I
my
don't-
total.
I don't think you've taken any damage.
When you revert back to your
Yeah, we have
forms,
the 23
that damage doesn't
hit
carry.
points.
Holy
That,
crap! I'm at 118.
Okay.
You're at, yeah. You're at
And I revert back in its throat
yes.
in my regular form, which is
Yes.
fine, which is exactly where I wanted to be.
grappled.
he fell right into his plan.
So you.
And I'm ready to kick off my plan next turn.
The old chewing gum defense. I've seen this one used.
Wait till you see
plenty of
this
times.
one.
I hope it works. I really do.
We'll see.
It's gonna be a lot rougher exiting.
All right, so you are grappled by the kraken. Let's say if the target is large or smaller, your creature is grappled by the kraken. The creature is swallowed, and the grapple ends. While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. Has a total cover against all attacks, efforts outside the kraken. And
Right
it
where I
takes.
wanted to be.
Yeah, so right now
you're swallowed and you're being dissolved by stomach acids. Currently.
Right where he wanted to be.
Exactly what I wanted to do.
All right.
Got it right where you want him.
Felicity once more again, and I'm gonna wheel back and go to stab with my lance.
Oh no! Wait a minute! I forgot. Let's see. I forgot to put him on the board.
All that effort.
I know.
Does an AC 18 connect with
Went
Mr.
off
Kraken?
gear to the mind. An AC what?
AC 18 was my low.
No.
Oh, no. So both attacks will strike.
Those are the mini krakens?
No. This is all from the
The
kraken.
tentacles, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably spread out more, but I can't
Yeah.
reach it.
That's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. It's
Yeah.
been all kind of theater of the mind anyway.
4, 5. All right. So 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So smite. Smite your kraken. Smite your kraken. Smite. Alright, so this is the smite attack. So that's 20, 30, 38 plus 38 plus 8 is 46. And then the other attack.
That's ridiculous. I used up like 100 points.
Alright. Can you smite? You can only smite once per round, correct?
That's because dragons.
I don't actually know.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm just gonna say.
What was
you
the
can
question?
smite.
What's
As
that?
long as you have spell slots, you can smite.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna do another one that's gonna be a first level spell then. So I went big the first time out. Alright. Damn, I'm killing it with this, with that die. So there's 11, 22, 22, 29, 37. Another 37 points of damage. And then I will wheel away, but I guess stay in range to not draw, you know what? It's probably what... I wouldn't have to move anyway. So no, I will... I guess I'll stay within range. So
Alright, so... Alright, so...
So if Radiant does more, a lot of that was Radiant. But I think he's just really annoyed.
The Kraken moves towards you and will be lashing out with a tentacle.
Pretty sure he just has to not roll a 1.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. So, 18 points of damage as a tentacle slams into you and begins wrapping around you.
Stay tuned for the latest adventures of a Zenith in Traction.
And, he's also going to lash out at you.
Got me?
Yeah.
He's moving faster, isn't he?
Well, he's been constantly moving forward. The ship has been moving towards him.
It's like the saying, it's like a kraken in a ship in the night.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
21
What?
damage. 21 damage.
Alright. That's the
And-
way you play it.
Felicity.
Oh no. No!
We'll take 21.
Wait.
Wait.
I have a thing
Okay.
that, as a reaction, I can take the damage on Felicity's behalf.
Okay.
So you use my reaction to substitute my health for that of the target, causing that creature to not take the damage.
Okay.
So another 21.
Another 21?
Yep.
And now you have one tentacle wrapped around like your legs and the other one around your arms and they're pulling. But other than that, you're absolutely fine. Scott, you are being digested.
Alright, here we go.
That's not quite your turn yet.
Okay.
You get to digest on his turn. Oh, that's a lot of D6s. I might need some more.
I got plenty of tiny ones.
I'm sure you do.
What a pack.
I have 6 right here if you want.
I'm good.
Don't help him out.
I was going to give him the cursed dice anyway.
I can't believe you're going to give me the cursed dice.
It's the dice that you touch, so.
$49 points of acid damage.
Wow. That hurt.
Don't worry, you were at full before.
It's true.
Are we up?
Um,
It would be.
you guys give me a dex save.
Is this magic-y?
It is very much magic-y.
Is it targeting two, like, are we being targeted separately?
An area.
Okay.
Who's in it? Am I in it?
No, it's just these two.
Okay, good. To hell with them.
21.
Pass.
No.
Alright, so...
Can I see my DMG?
So, Ted, you take 21. You take half of that 10. As you're pelted by an ice storm.
10? Okay.
Yes.
So this is within 30 feet of us now, huh?
Yeah, and there's also... It's definitely within 30 feet of you. And, yeah...
Would I
this
have
one-
to take that saving throw as well?
Oh, yeah, you would. Thanks.
Is that the big one?
The green one's the big one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the green one is the big one.
It's a bad omen, ripping our ship in half.
Alright, so where is he?
Who's he?
This is Ryan and Felicity.
Does a 19 pass?
Flying around. Yeah,
Ryan, can you
it
place,
does.
Can you place
Okay.
yourself?
Do you have evasion as a monk?
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Alright, let's say I'm over. I'm probably
Oh,
firmly
almost
its
30 now.
grasp
So your
somewhere.
ship finally closed. We're here. You guys are all here.
So you take
Join
if
the party.
you made your saving throw, so you take 10 points.
But I passed.
Yes, so you only take 10.
You should
If
take
it's
none.
Dex, he has evasion.
That's what I'm asking. If Monk has evasion.
I
Yeah,
know.
monks have evasion. I'm pretty sure.
So then what does that do? There?
You
What
take
does that do
nothing.
for me? Oh, well that's helpful because I would have been a -6.
So, circle of death. Just making sure to not hit Ryan. So they both can make Constitution saves.
Okay. You might be in that.
Oh yeah.
No,
definitely.
he's inside it.
yeah, which
Yeah,
is within.
In the description that you said, that means he doesn't take outside effects.
well,
No,
okay.
the mouth is open.
No, the way
You're in
he
his
read
stomach.
it says that you are away from all sources of.
Yeah, all forces of damage.
Well, he's got full cover. So circle of death. What is that though?
I'm gonna hurt it. 8d6 necrotic damage.
I can take that.
No,
So okay.
So
So you have full cover. It means you get a +5. To
I
your
haven't even
saving
touched
throw.
my 3 death saves, man.
Hey, and you're within 30 feet from me, so you get a +5 to that too.
He's actually restrained though, so I don't think he actually. It's a dex save or
Con.
a con. A con, so you will get your save.
The Wrath of Khan.
All right, so I'll make the pink die the big guy.
DC 24.
All right, so
DC 24. What the hell?
all right,
Bless
so
you.
the one fails. The little guy fails for sure. The big key. And the big guy is passing.
He's choosing to pass.
No. The 15 on the die chose to pass for him.
All right, so 33 damage
All right, before halving.
total.
Okay.
that's it. I'm kind of disappointed.
It's only 8d6, man. It's just a massive area.
Did you pass your save?
What type?
Constitution save, and you're getting a total of +10.
Not going to do it.
I have a 17
mine.
now, and do I get my own plus?
Yeah, you get 10 on top
Yeah.
of whatever your normal
whatever I
pluses
bring.
are.
Right.
What's the 10 from?
5 from him and 5 from cover.
You give
19.
You give a plus. Oh yeah.
I give it
Nin-
+5 with the
19.
30.
Sorry.
Okay, so you're okay.
Did
So
I make it?
No.
You take. Oh, it was 19 total with
19 total, yeah.
17 plus whatever.
Plus
you,
2 for my con.
Oh, no! Is it?
Um,
You're a druid. Oh no, they don't get con. They get wisdom and
So,
something.
sorry, 33.
33.
So I take 33 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got plenty.
And that's from your circle of death?
Yeah.
Impressive.
Impressive. This is like dying.
I assumed you would have been protected from it. Being inside the creature.
Well, he has full cover. He was.
You should have
Helpful.
done that even assuming I would be hit.
Yeah, Ted, stop being such a pussy.
I lied. My 30-foot thing doesn't kick in until next level. So yeah,
Alright, and
you have to be within
are
10
you-
feet of me for that.
Are you still close to me?
It didn't matter though.
I think
Yeah, I am.
So 6. So you get 14 back.
Thank you.
Oh, I do need to think about.
What are you doing, Mark?
I'm Missy stepping right there between his eyes
Okay.
and laying the axe down twice.
Not too deep. I'm in there.
Sorry.
Okay.
Too deep.
Ow!
So, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
And he is struck twice.
Is this you for me?
Oh, that was lousy. 9, 18. It's 21. It's 26. 36, with 5 of it being necrotic.
Okay.
And same to you. Nice. 12, 13, 12, 27, 5, 41, with 5 of it being necrotic. And each time I hit it, spit out my cat!
All right, so back now. You're okay. We're almost at the top of the order.
Let's see.
I thought I was at the bottom.
Well, wait.
Well, yeah, you guys.
Wait, you didn't miss me, did you?
No, I did not miss
Okay.
you yet. Don't worry, we'll get to that. So, deck save, and deck save.
You get a deck save, and I'm being
what
grappled.
is-
Point at me or him?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah,
gosh!
that's
I
right, you
need
are being
Boken in
grappled.
this
What is
game.
what is
Darn
going
it.
on to me?
Lightning.
Okay.
Is he still targeting me while being grappled?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
So is this
sporting.
lightning just targeting me then?
No, it's targeting 3 of you.
3 of who?
3 lightning bolts shoot out.
So
Okay, so it's hitting me, Ryan, and who else?
And Mark.
Okay, then the one coming at me can only be targeting me.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well then I absorb it.
Okay.
What level spell is it?
It's not a spell. it's
an
magic,
ability.
but it's an ability.
it's an ability.
All right,
So
so
I'll just assume it's a 3rd level lightning bolt.
So I would have disadvantage, but then I have advantage, so it's a regular saving throw.
So, do I have a chance?
I think you're restrained, so I don't think you can actually make deck saves.
No, I have advantage against magic saving throws. So the advantage disadvantage cancels out, so I just have a standard.
Yeah, but I would say when you're restrained, you don't get to make.
Oh,
Deck save. Restrain creatures to 0. Attack against a creature. Advantage. Disadvantage. It is only disadvantage.
So yeah, you can make your save. Sorry.
yep, no,
So
no
it
problem.
cancels out.
Well
disadvantage
played.
cancels out the advantage.
So what you'd save?
we said it was dexterity?
Yep.
That's a 9.
26. You take the full. What's that?
21.
Boy, that's going to be close.
6. Tie goes to the runner.
Any way to dodge that so it hits itself?
Yeah, possibly. Except for you took 20 points of damage.
20?
Yeah, you did not dodge it.
Alright.
It's pretty cool.
But you're up.
Okay. So this one is alive,
Yes.
and then okay.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to attack with him. Next, after your turn, he's going. So you better kill him.
Okay. Well,
He's
I'm
going
gonna
right
have
for
to,
you too.
I'm gonna
Well,
have
right
to
after
break his
him,
neck
right?
then.
Yes.
Yeah, but how does initiative? To randomly appear.
So that creature will go. No problem.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't exactly know what it does. It's searing waves of energy.
Oh yeah, you can just hit things near you. I think.
I don't know what it does.
What level ability is it? Is that your high level ability?
No, that's my sun shield.
Well,
Haven't procced that at all when I could have.
what does Sun Shield do?
At 17th level, you become wreathed in a luminous aura. You shed a bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. You extinguish or restore the light as a bonus action. If a creature hits you with a melee attack while this light shines, you can use your reaction to deal radiant damage to the creature. The radiant damage equals 5 plus your wisdom mod.
So that could have been helpful multiple times.
Oh,
Could've. Yeah, I don't see this on here, but like, it's a thing.
So what is it called?
Searing Arc Circle. That's what I have it written down as.
Maybe you just have the wrong. Oh, is you sure that's
Searing
not a
Arc
magic?
Strike, maybe.
I think that's a magic item. I think it's the circle.
I found it.
Yeah.
Searing Arc Strike.
Is it like a dragon punch? Falcon punch.
Donkey punch.
So after I make a regular attack, I can spend two key points to cast the first level spell Burning Hands as a bonus action.
Okay.
I don't know what that spell does.
It's hands that burn.
So basically, right now you can make normal attacks.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot a beam thing at that guy. A
Okay.
Searing Sunburst. So,
Make attack rolls.
okay.
All the attack rolls. Those key points don't do anything good.
That's a 19.
That hits.
Oh, good.
To make a second attack.
1 second attack.
Make all the attacks.
Because you get 2 attacks around.
You could take 4 attacks actually if you want. Spend resources.
That's 8.
8 total.
I have to add stuff to it, but I don't know what to add to it.
6 plus your dex. So 12, 20, it hits.
Oh, good. That's
All
helpful.
right.
Spend the key
So,
points and
Spend,
make
spend a
enough.
Kai point and
Yeah.
make 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Because we're gonna die.
That's a 7 plus
So that
stuff.
hits.
Okay. It's another 7.
All right. So
That is-
you hit 4 times.
That's
Yeah.
helpful.
Now, are you using your shooty
He
lasers?
can't. He used a bonus action already.
I did?
To take, yes, the flurry of blows. It's your bonus
Oh.
action, right?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
asking what type of.
Oh, he shoots lasers.
Okay.
That they do his monk damage.
All right, so
2d
four,
shit.
4 die 10.
40, 10 plus 24.
Okay. What do we do?
That is not deep.
How do we even play this game?
Trying to think what my character is gonna do for Klondike Bar in this situation.
I suck. 21. Plus stuff.
So he did a total of
46.
45.
46. 45, yeah. Can't add. Sorry.
Maths. And all right, so you hit it with your laser beams,
Yeah, I did.
Laser beams go.
and it launches itself at you for that.
Okay. It'll regret it. I also might regret it, but he'll regret it first.
Sorry, he's got true resurrection, so.
He does?
He's quite.
Sure.
Does he have
If you
2 true resurrection?
After you get done being digested, you should probably come and like save my life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna need that resurrection. He might need that resurrection.
You might need to. With him.
You also might need the resurrection.
Yeah, I think I'm in more need of it than you. What is your life at? What's your
18.
Ooh,
It's,
yeah, that's lower than me. I have double yours.
You're also inside of
Yeah, that's true. I'm inside the Kraken.
I have 55 hit points. I'm good.
There you go.
We're winning this situation.
I'm
War.
below
Remember,
my
you get
7.
3 death
39.
saves.
3 death saves.
Yeah, we're good. We're
I've
good.
got 39, but technically it's like 100.
Because that's how many attacks he gets. That misses. That misses. That misses.
And maybe if some inspiration would start to flow.
Inspiration. What is
Dave
that?
doesn't give out that.
I always forget.
I spent 3 months as a cat. Tell me that's not inspired.
All right, so
I turned a rock into a
You need a
iguana.
21 to hit me.
That's
I know
crazy.
that's why you only got hit 5 times.
Oh, God!
I think a few of his speeches were inspired.
So you take 11.
Okay,
You take 15.
I'm down.
All right.
And then it grabs you and starts smacking you against the side of the ship.
Should the other 3 attacks still hit me?
Puny god.
Yeah. It basically holds
The
you.
other 3 attacks do hit you.
Okay.
That's.
You're rolling a new character.
It's
So-
just dead.
7.
It just goes in and starts ripping apart the
And
head.
15 is
Beating him against the side of the
-1.
ship is the way I see this.
So, I'm at -1 now.
No, you're dead.
You're dead for the moment.
Well, he's
Unless
in,
you get
wait,
better.
wait. Let's
Well-
be clear. He's in death saves or
No.
lower?
No, the beyond version of that.
Wait, how?
How every time a successful hit happens
When
when
you're
you're
when you're
below
dropped.
0,
You failed death save.
you fail death saves. 3 failed death saves make you dead. 3 attacks is death.
Okay, well, I'm calling hacks right now.
So you're dead for the moment.
You might get better.
Okay. All right.
You're up.
Staff of the Woodlands. Tree form. You can use an action to plant one end of the staff in fertile earth and expend 1 charge to transform the staff into a healthy tree. It is 60 feet tall and has a 5-foot diameter trunk, and its branches spread for 20-foot radius. I'm in its throat.
Okay.
So, here's the question. In its throat,
Yes.
is there a patch of fertile earth? And the way I will ask is, the creatures you said earlier were from the earth domain, and it's huge and it might have eaten something. So if it has a patch of fertile earth in its throat, it's about to die
Big fan.
because it's about to have a 60-foot tree in the middle of its throat.
Oh my god.
Middle of its throat. I told you the plan wasn't the greatest.
I told you I was swinging big on this one. totally up to
Can
you.
we give him a certain percentage chance that this works?
That's true.
Give me a 15, just a naked 15 or better, and you find something to plant it in.
All right.
And
At
good
your
luck.
feet.
And
Flat 15 or better. Let's do
And
it.
good luck.
Oh, that was a good chance. Thank you. All right.
Now we
So
all
that
die.
was my action. I used it to search for it. I don't find it. That's it. That's all I got.
You got the touch.
I would say that, that's, I don't know.
Now,
You have
Now-
inspiration, though.
from
for that
now
effort.
on, I will carry
Can you
a jar
spend
of
the
dirt.
inspiration for the another for another attempt at that 15?
Oh, that's right. Does anybody at the table have inspiration? Is that allowed or no?
You all have inspiration. You all start with
Oh,
inspiration.
I will definitely use it. I'm going to get one more shot.
And not that you could use it on this roll, but I'm going to give you inspiration for trying that.
All right.
But
thank
then you started with
you.
inspiration.
All right, here goes. One more shot. No.
Nope.
No.
It was
I
not
give
that
him
great.
inspiration.
No, you
No, I give
Inspiration
it.
gap.
You're captain one. Yeah.
They all just start hitting Scott with inspiration. He eats through like all the inspiration at the table. Nah, but
Closest he came was like a 14 and a half.
All right. Let's see. So I'm going to do I want to? Yeah, I guess I'm going to do this because that's my only chance. All right. So
there's a druid. He can reincarnate you.
if he survives,
I can become a minotaur or a troll. That's even better.
A shimmering, like ethereal, golden version of myself with like a vacant, smiling
I
look
will,
on his
if I can
face,
get
and
out
he's
of
got a shield
Someone
that
in
also
the
has
fair
his
right now,
face on it, and he has a
creature.
giant sword. Appears and starts flailing wildly at the Kraken because I'm bound right now. So I think on his turn he's going to be making dex saving throws or taking damage from my guardian spirit.
Okay.
So that's my action. And my move is probably to slowly
Well, you can try and escape.
gently piss myself and escape.
Do you have my monster manual? Just to see.
I believe this is your monster manual.
Can I grab that and use that one on?
Can that's an athletics?
It could be athletics.
That's a 15. I might
That
try
is
to
your monster.
inspiration that.
15 will not do it.
Well, I'm thinking I'm going to inspiration.
Okay. You inspiring words to yourself. You can
Smallest
do it.
beast.
Hey, Zenith.
I look at the image of me that I summon that
If
looks
it's not,
like
I'll
me,
mouse. I'll look.
my
Ooh,
shield
mouse is a good
guardian,
one.
and that should inspire me. That is a 25.
That will do it.
Wait, let me. No, I'm sorry. That's a 20. Does that still do?
You were able to wriggle free.
Aha! I mightily wriggled free. Yeah. There we go. All right. So I will be free, and I think I still have a bonus action, and I will cast. I think I have Shield of Faith, and I will. Be
While he's
doing-
looking that up, the conjure elemental, we determined that was a action to cast, not a minute.
Yeah. We've been playing it that way anyway, yes.
Shield. Alright, Shield of Faith. That's a bonus action, so I will do that to get a +2 to AC. I know I need it. Alright, so I am done and
Do
drawing
we
my sword.
have any ability to see how these monstrosities are looking? Do they look?
Oh, they look beat to shit.
Okay.
They look bad.
Only if I could laser beam them.
If only some of the dragons had used their massive breath
Okay, listen, you
weapons.
should have told me to shut up and do whatever I was
Oh
doing.
no, actually, I don't think
And
that
use
would have
it.
been a big deal because my breath weapons was 58. I was dealing 49 with the multi attack.
Mine was 12
9
D10.
more damage have saved us.
Mine was 12 D10.
Ooh, yeah, you should have used that.
What's Felicity's deal? Is she grappled?
No, because you took the hit.
Oh, okay. Well, so I think she's gonna scratch because she's still a valid target, right? She's in play.
Yeah.
So she may as well attack because she's in danger.
Okay.
So 2 attacks, 1 beak and 1 with its claws. Strike with ferocity. Strike with your love for me, Felicity. And that's a 1 and a 9.
You're halfling.
You
get to roll
probably
one.
shouldn't have told her to strike with her love for you.
I'm a halfling.
The
You
best
can reroll
one
the
is a
one.
15.
Okay.
Connect.
No.
I'm a halfling. You can re-roll the 1. You want to know why? Because I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, good.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
All right. So
My traits get passed
My
on.
turn.
He killed you because he loves you.
it was out of love. Not quite yet.
You got Charlie Sheened.
Winning.
Winning.
Killed your own son. Call him Dyfus.
It's Thanksgiving. It's
Not yet.
about
All right.
love and
I'm gonna
giving and
just stare at him
family.
across the table.
Since Ace Zenith is kind of there in its face, it's gonna lash out with 3 tentacles.
I feel like you're just lashing out blindly. You think there's some feelings you should be dealing with.
Does a 22 hit?
Just barely?
Okay. The good news is there is no good news.
Wait. Oh, it's going to take damage, though. It has
Oh,
a dex
yeah, yeah.
save. It has a DC
So
19
for the
dex
attacks
save.
that it did actually hit you, did you give him the damage from your aura?
Nope.
Can you please do so?
Can I do that?
Well, he never had his aura on.
No, it's on all the time.
It's on unless he quashes it.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, but
No, I thought you have to activate it.
yeah.
Alright, so dex saving throw.
Okay. A.
DC 19.
Yeah, I don't think so. Make that. No.
20 radiant damage.
Okay, so 20 radiant. Oh, yeah, that's the good one where it just does damage.
Yeah, half would have been 10. So
How big is the radius?
basically, it just deals damage to, like, I think a target that comes
Okay.
within any creature hostile to you that moves to the space within 10 feet, which he's within 10 feet.
So shouldn't that be damage of less successive rounds?
No,
he
I
just
just
cast
brought
it.
it. I should have casted this before the fight starts because it lasts for 8 hours, but I don't really play high-level paladins, so egg on my face.
It's cool.
52 points of damage.
Alright, I'm almost dropped. I got a few more hit points.
Hey,
left.
you could join me in the dead. We could both be reincarnated as trolls with infinite regeneration.
So,
I have 3 hit points.
me standing there on its face. It looks like
Peon.
I'm right by an eyeball.
Okay.
So I hit it twice. One was a crit.
Okay.
And it's 53 points, with 5 being necrotic. And 31. 5 being necrotic. What's so far?
Uncle Ryan, can you grab me a water bottle?
What's so funny about that?
Because he has to specify the 5 points in
Five being
necrotic
necrotic.
every time.
So you drive your axe not once but twice in and through its eyes.
Does it stop moving?
It does.
Are the other one's still there?
Take 2 points of hydration.
Oh, thank you.
The other one is still there, yes.
Pee on him.
Wait, so the baby one's
That's
down?
prison break.
No, the big one's down.
The big one's yeah, and you feel its tentacles go slack around you.
The one I'm in.
Huh.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
So does that mean he can crawl out?
he can.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
reincarnate
Thank
me or
you
something,
very
dude.
much.
20.
No, thank you very much. Yes.
I protect my pussy.
Oh,
Cat.
So the 25 hit.
it does.
So I hit twice.
I'm blaming Nate for my
15,
death.
I'm going to true res you right now.
11. So
reincarnate.
26 points of slammy bludgeoning damage from my space elemental.
Don't you grab them by the druid?
What did you call it? A space element?
That's what you told me it was.
Okay. All right. So it just pulverizes, smashes its head in.
Nice.
Yay.
So there's like dead space orcs flying all over the place.
Alright, so I use my move action to go over here and
Can someone kick him into me? Just because I was going to res him. It's nice and safe
I'm
in
gonna
the dead
grab one
creature's
of the
mouth.
dead space
Hold on, one person at a time.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
well, I'm checking to see whether he's alive or not.
Play.
Technically, medicine check.
You don't really need it. There's pieces.
Bloody
Oh,
smears.
have we cleared all the enemies?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay,
So
perfect.
the combat is done.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll come out of the dead creature's mouth,
Bless you.
Thank you.
and I'm going to true res him.
Okay.
Use tree resurrection to bring him
So
to
so
life.
you come over and you guys kind of like push his pieces together and
Oh.
literally like he's been
Somebody swabbing the poop deck with pieces.
Oh,
We'll
that's horrible.
just throw the extra bits away and you just use it on the biggest piece. That's all you need.
He comes
Yeah,
back
you-
as
yeah.
like a part squid halfling snail thing.
Halfling with tentacles on his
So you come back from oblivion,
Nice.
thanks to the druid.